first.
Stay off the damn weed, and they don't listen.
I did the job. Did you order the code red? Goddamn right I did!
I cried, I went, I cried till you need us. I cried, I went, I cried till you need us. Tears fall from my eyes like a gentle touch.
Can I come in, Austin?
No.
Austin.
Hate me so much. Why are you so divisive? I thought you were my brother, man. Why do you call me a tether? Because I fled from the motherland. I cried, I whined, I cried till you need us. I cried, I whined, I cried till you need us. I cried, I whined, I cried till you need us. I cried, I whined, I cried till you need us.
What it do, baby?
My eyes like a gentle touch. Why do you FBA niggas hate me so much? Why do you call me a scammer and you point out my scandals? You niggas make fun of my flip-flops and you make fun of my sandals. I cried, I went, I cried till you niggas. I cried, I went, I cried till you niggas. I cried, I went, I cried till you niggas. I cried, I went, I cried till you niggas. You said I fled my homeland on a boat or an airline. You say that I work for Postmates and you make fun of my hairline. I cried, I went, I cried till you niggas. I cried, I went, I cried till you niggas. I cried, I went, I cried till you niggas.
Do not hate me! Do not yell! Even if I get friends!
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
I'll read y'all chat. Buster says, FBA all day, that's a fact.
goddamn right.
I'm laughing at Starla. My coworkers just walked in the office asking what the fuck I'm listening to. Oh, that's so great. Disclaimer, I probably should wear headphones when you listen to my show. Or don't, fuck it.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Make it do what it do. Let me see the salute emoji in the chat to make sure you guys can in fact hear me. Let me make sure my microphone on. Let me see the salute emoji in the chat to make sure you guys can in fact hear me. Theodore Cooper standing by. Thaddeus. Somebody called me Thaddeus the other day, and I like Thaddeus Cooper standing by.
Thanks for the tip.
Do better roll call. Daniel, I see you. Cam Hayworth, I see you. Salute to you, bro. Where's it at? There you go. Thomas Dawson, I see you. Mike Merrick, I see you. G-Rap, I see you. Big Odie, I see you. James Sampson, I see you. Valerie Dixon, acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
Rovell, I see you. Tone, I see you. Jag Mitty, I see you. The homie DP. MRL, I see you. Marlon Moore, I see you. Who else is in the goddamn building? Drew, I see you. Alua.
What it do, baby?
Poolman 313, I see you. Vanessa Paramore. Oh my goodness, Vanessa. Vanessa, hold my hand.
Hold my fucking hand.
Papa Low, I see you. El Grande, I see you. Swarthy Wizard, I see you. Let's see. Hell no. You're my Bluetooth speaker. Let's go, Starla. Let's go. Oh, man. Jonathan, I see you. Pinball player, I see you. Who else am I missing? Big Odie, I see you. Nate House, I see you. Black to Black, I see you. Brian F., I see you. So to the Beard Man, we got Miami in the building. Who's the M. Jones?
What it do, baby?
Respectfully, great to see you, M. Jones. Let's see.
Tip.
88 Sports Talk, my God.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
You got a bad word to say about 88 Sports Talk, you better keep that shit to yourself.
Oh my.
Salute to you, bro. Who else is in the building? Laying down the law, the homie Ty Risby. We in the building. We moving, man.
Oh my.
2 days in a row. I cannot work like this.
Access denied.
Do Cigarello, I see you. FBA all day. Do Better Squad. Fall in. I got this thing on. I don't think I'm wearing it right, but we make it do what it do. Hit the like button for your boy Cool. Come on.
Come on, you motherfucker.
Back to back with the streams. We got a day full of nonsense today. And let's get right into it. But before we get started, I need to see locations in the chat. Locations in the chat. Where y'all watching me from? Where y'all watching me from? Let me know in the chat. I'm currently streaming from an unknown location, possibly in the Midwest. Don't worry. Mind your business.
Access denied.
But I don't want to know your business. I want to know where you're watching me from. Do Cigarello, where you watching me from? Put the locations in the chat. Locations in the chat. Let's go. We in here on a Tuesday. Let's get it, man. I'm hyped, y'all. Let's go. Let's get it.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
I need to see locations in the chat. Locations in the chat. Let's go. The homie Andrew Knox says, Lubbock, Texas. Salute to everybody in the great state of Texas.
Not what y'all know about them Texas boys.
Top of the morning, all my people over in the UK. I see you, Daniel.
Top of the morning, governor. That's right. It's time for biscuits and hot tea.
Let's see. Troy says, Louisville, Kentucky. Salute to you, bro.
Hey, Theo, ain't it a blessing? We made it out Kentucky after all that happened.
Homie Tony watching from Bowling Green by the way of St. Louis. Salute to you, bro. We got Ohio in the building. I see you, CB. We got Sacramento, California. My big bro, Mark Cooper. We got Harrisburg, PA in the building. I see you, Kathy Rodriguez. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
We got Baltimore in the building. I see you, Tom. We got H-Town in the building.
Not what y'all know about them Texas boys.
Divine Photo says, Brooklyn, New York City. Susan smelled the roses. She says, she won't say it like this. I said, ATL, ho.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play and we ride on them things like every day.
Soon as you smell the roses, I apologize. I missed your cash app that you sent me yesterday. I will recognize it as soon as I get done with this. Off Top TV says Cali. Salute to Honey Babe.
What it do, baby?
Representing Savannah, Georgia.
Georgia.
Hold on. Salute to Vanessa Paramore. She says Portland, Oregon.
Rip City, I'm from the Rip City. Rip City, Rip City, I'm from the Rip City.
I was looking at the chat. Vanessa says, Daniel, how did you like Raw? I said, excuse me?
I beg your pardon.
What are y'all talking about in the chat? I realize it's wrestling. Okay, my bad. I need to stay out y'all chat then. Let's see. Salute to homie CT. What's going on, CT? We got Minneapolis in the building. Renee Bernardo says, what up, though? What up, though, man? Salute to all my Detroit people in the chat, by the way.
You better back the fuck up out my face, goddammit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Don't play with me.
BM says, Raleigh, North Carolina. How everything going? It's going all right. BM, it'd be better if you hit the like button for your boy. Salute to me, Nate House and all my neighbors north of the wall. Hey, Dave, I was like, what is she talking about Raw? I'm like, hold on. I need to mind my business. Let's see. Salute to Mr. Gino out there fishing, man. Salute to you, OG. Let's see. Salute to Sergeant Brandon, man. This is my dog. Check in for Commander from Osan Air Base, South Korea. Theodore Coop's old stomping grounds. Like in 2006. Salute to you, bro. Let's see. I need some soju. Salute to me, CJ Campbell, Muskegon, Michigan, in the house. Salute to George Williams here on the east side of Detroit. All my Detroit people
You better
again.
back the fuck up out my face, goddammit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Don't play with
Salute to
me.
you, G-Rep. Salute to Carmigel, by the way.
What it do, baby?
Orlando, Florida. Salute to you, Carmigel. Salute to George Smith. We got Naptown in the building. Where you at, Pinball? Salute to all my CDO guys in the chat. My CDO guys, drop the truck emoji in the chat for your boy. Where you at, Pinball? He said he back at home, Tampa Bay, Florida. Salute to you, bro. We got Cincinnati in the building. Who else am I missing, man? We got North Carolina in the building. I see you, Swarthy Wizard. DRX says Louisiana all day. Salute to the boot, bro. We got South Carolina. I see you, DC. Salute to homie MRL. He's at Southern Virginia.
Virginia, where ain't shit to do but cook. Pack it up, sell it triple price, fuck the books.
No doubt, Dad. He said I leave early for a creative networking event. Salute to you, bro. No problem, man. Let's see. What am I missing here? Let's get to the super chats. And once again, my apologies. I missed your Cash App yesterday. Smell the Roses. Make sure you guys subscribe to Smell the Roses as well. My apologies, man. Let's see. Smell the Roses with the $10 Cash App yesterday. Wishing you a happy week, Coop. Thank you so much, Smell the Roses. Thank you so much for your $10 Cash App. Yeah, if you guys want to sit Cash App, Super Chats, I'm not really one of those type dudes. They go out here, hit the Cash App. But you know what I'm saying? People got problems, situations they going through from time to time.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
We all been in better financial places, I'll admit.
I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Let's see. So the Jay Walker with the $5 Super Chat. What you got, Jay Walker? Not able to properly greet everyone individually, so good morning to all. Coop, thank you for 2 days in a row. I love you, squad. I love you, squad. Thank you so much, Jay Walker, for the $5 Super Chat. Let's see. Salute to Swarthy Wizard. What you got, bro? Cousin Coop, if Carmigel and Jay Walker don't show their faces on the logo, my testosterone will go through the roof and I'm going to crash out. Get out my chat.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
It's too early for this shit. Swarthy Wizard, get out my chat.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
That shit time you out, bro. First of all, Jay Walker, I know Jay Walker's married. You can't be demanding things of married women, Swarthy Wizard. I think Jay Walker had a picture of herself at one time, all right? But she's married. You can't be demanding things of married women. The single women, you can make demands all you want. So yeah, there you have it. Why don't you come back in a minute or two, okay? just 1 minute, Swarthy was just 60 seconds. Come back. 60 seconds. Just not a long time. Thank you very much for the $5. I can use it. Come back in a minute. 60 seconds, okay? Thank you so much, though, by the way. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? It's too early for this. Who's the Mr. Gino? He says, I am in the boat fishing, but I hear y'all. Salute to you, Mr. Gino. Mr. Gino living that retired life, man. I'm on a boat. Salute to you, Mr. Gino. I'm going to come with the lesson so you can teach me how to fish. Skill I have not learned, unfortunately. Thank you so much, Mr. Gino. Be safe out there on the lake. Let's see. And then I would like to acknowledge our top fans. Our top fans are Jay Walker, number 1, Mr. Gino, number 2, G-Rap, number 3.
Oh my
Make sure y'all hit the like button for your boy Coop.
Come on, you motherfucker.
Oh, man. Let's see. Jay Walker says, my picture was up there for 2 years. Trust me, you ain't missing nothing. Relax. Yeah, I remember Jay Walker having her picture up there. Quiet Storm, I see you. Project Leroy, I see you. Mike Mirror says, just a little time out, just a little time. Let's get Swarthy Wizard back on the right path.
Thanks for the tip.
Sometimes Swarthy Wizard, you got to redirect certain people. Let's redirect Swarthy Wizard to the right path, y'all. That's all we got to do. He a good dude. Salute to Marie773 with the $5. What you got, bro? Talk black to me. Wanted to say what's up to Coop and the squad and let y'all know my birthday was yesterday. Oh, man, bro, you a day late, man.
Happy birthday to him. I don't care. Good luck.
Make sure we show Marie773 some birthday love in the chat.
Congratulations. Oh my God.
Killer Cat says, it's my day off and I'm hungry and horny, okay? Salute to Brooklyn. You probably could have kept the horny part or not, man. Share. This is a place to share, as long as you're not Swarthy Wizard. Salute to you, Marie773. Happy birthday, bro. Make sure we show him some birthday love.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
I love that drop. Oh, good for you. Let's get into it. Man. I'm streaming, man, back to back. Let's go.
I think I got my swagger back.
Everett, I see you. Hit the like button for your boy Coop. Let's get into
Come on,
it.
you motherfucker.
We gonna get right into it. Thank you so much for the super chats. Let's get into it. We got a bunch of nonsense we got to cover today. We're gonna talk about Joy Taylor and them for like a minute, but I got a bunch of clips that I wanted to play. And you know what's funny? Y'all didn't seem like y'all liked the part 1 that we watched of the Paul Pierce, Dr. Bryant interview. But then when I asked what y'all want to stream today, a bunch of people were saying part 2, which is weird. We're not doing part 2. Maybe we'll do that another day, but y'all didn't seem to care for it. And I know when to leave things alone. Who else is in the building? DeMarco23, I see you. Let's see. Oh, Angel, I see you. Let's see. Mo says, thanks to y'all for the birthday love. YouTube has been on BS. I didn't know Theo was live, so I checked on the old video and seen him. Yeah, man. Those notifications can be a little janky. In the event if you guys aren't getting notifications, somebody said that the other day, actually, Mo. If you guys aren't getting notifications, make sure that you guys just go unsubscribe to the channel, subscribe right back, and hit the bell notification. That's about the best advice I can give y'all, just in case you guys aren't getting notifications. Quiet Storm says, that was just part 1? Yeah, that was just part 1, bro. Apparently the second half get a little bit better. What people were telling me. I didn't make it to the second half, to be completely honest with y'all, but we'll get there. All right. Let's get into it. Let's see what we have here. First, Skeet Doctor says, Grande. I like that. Skeet Doctor. We have a dash cam. This one is kind of messed. This one ain't messed up, but a bunch of people sent me this one. This one went viral. It just dropped last week when her mom, these chicks, man, mom left her 6 kids in these bitches left their kids in the car. All right, let's get into it.
10-4, I'm gonna have 3 children in that vehicle, probably all under the age of 5. It's been an hour I got here. It's been an hour? They've been here for over an hour.
I looked this up last week, but forgot where it was at. North Riverside. I couldn't remember where that was at. Was it Illinois or Jersey? North Riverside. Somebody let me know. It might have been Illinois. I can't remember exactly what state we in. North Riverside.
Hi. Mine's.
Both.
Yes.
Okay.
Ran in because my sister's inside.
Ran in. How long?
Not long.
She's been here an hour.
Bullshit.
I don't care. It's 86 degrees outside.
Okay.
You have there's 3 children under the age of 5 in that vehicle, I'm gonna presume, and probably 3 under the age of 5 in that vehicle, I'm gonna presume. Okay. Is that correct?
Okay.
So you have 6 children in 2 vehicles unattended.
Right.
Where's your information?
I don't have my information.
You have no information. How did you drive 2 vehicles here?
No, I told you. I met my sister here.
Okay, open the door and start getting kids out. It is 86 degrees. You have a baby and a carrier in that one. You have 3 children. How old is the youngest that's on the phone? How old is the youngest that's on the phone in there? You can't even get the doors open for these kids.
I think it's Illinois.
Driver's side door open?
Yes, it does. They all open.
So open it up.
That's a fact.
I know what I'm doing.
I'm not worried about whether you know. You don't know what you're doing. You have 6 children unattended. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
cars, and I just have adults that came out.
Choo-choo, Paul.
I know, I'm trying to get her to open the car so I can get the kids out, though. Thus far, she has no information. I'm trying to get kids out because it's hot and she can't get the doors open.
Yes, I can. Don't lie on the radio. Don't lie.
Okay.
Don't lie on the radio.
It's not the radio, it's my phone.
Whatever, your phone, whatever.
Where do you have keys to this car?
I got the keys to that car.
Let me have the keys.
No, I could do it.
No, it's not a question of whether you can. I want the kids out. And you have a dog that's back here? We're gonna walk over here and get these kids out next.
Well, no shit.
I don't appreciate the attitude. Here's where I'm at.
No,
you
I
have
don't.
6 children that
You're
you
not gonna
left
yell at
under-
me.
I am gonna yell at you because you're not leaving once you get the kids out.
Yes, I am.
No, ma'am, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, I'm sorry.
I don't know what a bitch gotta say.
I don't-
You're going based off of what she's saying.
That's fine.
You don't even know the whole truth, so you
I don't need to know the whole truth. You're not even. These kids are not even allowed to be unattended in a vehicle at all.
I could run in for an emergency if
No,
I
you
need to.
can't. Not
Yes,
for-
I can.
not for children
Yes,
this
I
small.
can.
No,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Show me the law book.
I will show you the law.
Show me the law book.
Get the kids out first.
Girl, bye. Fuck out of here. There's too much going on out here for y'all to be worried about some straight.
And they got 6 children in 2 different cars. Simeon says the car flip over at some point, right? And that's another thing you're gonna notice. Both the cars are like kind of bashed up or whatever. But she got 6 children and a dog. I don't know where the dog come from. You got 6 kids and a dog in 2 different vehicles while they're inside. I don't know if this is, if this is a mall. I don't know where exactly they're at. But.
You're right. People stealing vehicles and 6 kids are in 2 cars.
Girl, bye. Ain't no vehicle being stolen. You're making up shit.
No, I'm not making anything up.
Yes, you are.
Let's get the kids out.
Shut the fuck up.
It's worth noting the significant damage on not one, but both vehicles the children were in. Due to this woman's behavior, it's not unlikely the children could have been in the vehicles when the damage was done.
Officer Bennett, there's still a puppy that needs to come out of this Acura that's in the trunk.
Y'all so fucking lame.
Nobody's lame. It's the
Y'all
carriage.
lame.
That's
No,
fine.
you guys are lame.
That's fine. You can call us lame. That's fine. Sorry, people are worrying about your children.
Girl, bye. That's not worrying on my children. That's
You're not telling
overstepping.
me bye 'cause
You're
I'm not
overstepping.
leaving.
You want to sit around? That's cool. But
I am sitting around because you're not leaving.
I am leaving because.
Okay.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good until now.
Why is that?
Because allegations, of course, but you know.
Allegations?
But it's obvious.
Allegations, actually.
Because you left your kids in the car?
No one left the kids in the car.
Well, you weren't here when I came to the cars.
Right.
So therefore
when
they're
you
left.
came. When
So
you
therefore
came.
they're left.
What's up, kid? High five?
Come from.
You don't even know where you are.
You don't even know where you are.
So where were you?
I went to go get my sister a diaper because she's changing a baby inside as well. So we're multitasking. No one left for a long time.
Okay, now that the kids are out of the car, I need you to start finding me some identification.
I don't
or
have identification.
Okay, then you can start providing me your name.
No.
No?
No.
Okay, so we have 3 kids in this vehicle, these 3 here. 3 kids and there's still a puppy in the
Come on,
Acura.
Tanya.
You're not free to go. You're not free to go from here.
I mean, you're gonna make this harder than it needs to be.
Okay, so what do you need? I don't have my information.
So I'm
and
going to get
choosing to choose my First Amendment. And I'm not going to give my information. And that's it.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
And this is the crazy part. The crazy part is that you leave your goddamn babies in the car unattended for Lord knows, Godzilla knows how long. And you got to nerve to have an attitude.
I beg your pardon?
Who knocked up the Bears at Squad Store? How can you possibly have an attitude? Like, trust me, there's some nosy Karens. Mrs. Prissy, I see you. There's some nosy Karens who go around shoving their nose in people's business, calling the police for things that they shouldn't call the police for. We've all seen that. This isn't one of those situations. This isn't one of those situations. Your goddamn babies are in the car, man, in like 86-degree weather. And I know, like, if you like in the South, I know that could be like a death sentence, but it could be a death sentence anywhere, especially in the summertime. I don't understand people who leave their babies unattended in the car, man. Like, that's extremely dangerous. What you got, Pooh Man? Black cop, you think we're going to hit the inbound? We probably will. You know that racism train is never late. Big Ruck, first of all, what's she talking about, man? You left your babies and a dog unattended. Probably with no food or water. The baby's going to have to eat the dog, Big Ruck. Let me grab the super chats real quick. It just amazes me, and it gets worse, in my opinion, once the sister comes out. But just the mindset that you have an attitude. How dare you have an attitude behind that? You should be apologetic as shit and still go to jail. Salute to Kenneth Rogers with the $10 super chat. Kevin says, morning squad. Salute to you, Ken. Thank you so much.
Great cash, homie.
Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I hope everybody having a good day. Hopefully y'all not working too hard. And yeah, let me know what y'all doing right now. Thank you so much, kid. I just be up here talking. I be forgetting y'all actually doing things, getting things accomplished while I'm sitting here in my in my underwear. Forgive me. Playing with maracas. All right, let's move on. Salute to you, kid. Thank you so much. Salute to Starla Chambers gifting us 10 channel memberships.
Where's my money, bitch?
Salute to you, Starla. If Starla Chambers hooked you over the channel membership, say thank you, Ninja. Thank you. That's really a pet peeve of mine, Starla, when people don't say thank you. Thank you so much, Starla, for always supporting the show. Salute to Cujo. What you got, Cujo? Talk to me. Your ass going to jail behind that dog for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I think some Mexican kids, don't nobody give a shit. Don't nobody care about the kids. You going to jail just for the dog. Salute to you, Cujo. Salute to Nomi from downtown 2096.
Thanks for the tip.
296, excuse me, with the $20 bomb.
The money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
BY says, on a smoke break. Salute to you, man. Working too hard is what we know podcast. Yeah, man. You or me. It's not me. Salute to you, what we know. From downtown, who's now our show sponsor, yesterday's show sponsor as well, says, I got off work yesterday and stopped to see my grandma. Okay. I told her about your 20-year church streak and how disappointed you were. She was clutching her stomach and laughing. Let's go. Black to Black says, I'm actually walking into the office. Prince Bud says, I'm at the job on the ground. Prince Bud, you always at the airport in Denver, bro. I know exactly what you up to. At J203 says, retire. Cold, chilling. Ain't that the life, at J, man? I want to be you, sir. That's great, bro. I got one more 20-year streak. I got another 20-year streak from downtown that I got going as well, just randomly. I have not rode a city bus up here in Detroit. It's called the Detroit Department of Transportation, DDOT. That's what we call it up here in Detroit. I have not rode a DDOT bus since 2004, and that shit won't be broken. I'll never get my black ass on a city bus again. So at least I got that streak going. This motherfucker, when I see it in Medford, my mother had me break that streak in 2023, and now I'm upset. I was about to say something even worse. Yeah, thank you so much for the $20, bro. I'll make you our show sponsor. It's mad, man. Church ain't for me, bro. My mom should know that about me, okay?
Bang! It's good!
She should know this about me. I used to fight with her about going to church when I was a teenager. You think that shit done changed? No, man.
Access denied.
I'll call my mama right now. Give her a piece of my mind. Like, how dare you? How dare you? Salute to you. And I think she got she hit me up because I think she was getting ordained. I think she got a Jesus promotion. I don't know how that works. I don't know. She moved up in the minister ranks. I don't know. Leave me alone, okay? I don't do church. And that's perfectly fine. Thank you so much, sir. Something cool jump going off on a bit of a tangent. I hope they put her in a wrap burrito extra large supreme. I wish, bro. Getting a wrap in front of the kids. Salute to you, Cujo. 88 Sports Talk. Talk black to me. What you got, bro? How you leave the kids unattended and act like it's not a problem? You lucky they didn't take your kids from you, lady. That's child endangerment. That's a fact.
Goddamn right.
That's a fact, man. I'm here for the jokes, 88 Sports Talk. And I think sometimes situations get made bigger than they actually are. This is not one. You got your goddamn babies in the car, man. Your babies, it should melt away like ice cream. Then you be mad. Salute to you, 88 Sports Talk. That's a fact, bro. What the Pooh, man? If you beat Coop, if I got you beat Coop, I'm 34 and haven't been to church since I was 7. There you go, man. Salute to you, bro. Yeah, you got me beat, man. Oh, Mother Coop threw me a loop in 2023. Broke my streak. Salute to G-Rap. Skinny Boy is responsible for a third of them kids. That's a fact.
Goddamn right.
Is Skinny Boy even in the chat? He is in the chat. Cool. We just got Skinny Boy relinquish his chest plate of righteousness. Skinny Boy is responsible for a third of them kids. If they're in Florida, I agree. And possibly the Pit Bull German Shepherd mixed puppy too. Let's get back to it, bro.
Thanks for the tip.
You don't have a choice at this point to give your information.
Yes, I do.
You really want to do this? It's pretty good.
Dude, what? What is the problem? Why are you guys fucking full force?
So here's the deal. Provide the information or we're going to just put all the kids in cars and we'll go to the police station so we can fingerprint.
Okay, you guys really want to do that to
100%.
Okay.
I at least know that they'll be cool and they'll be in a place for a little bit where they can get some food and water. So, what's the last name?
Oh, my kids look starved and thirsty. Okay.
Well, they look hot and in distress.
Okay.
So,
what's the last name?
Yes, my sister's here.
Who's your sister? Where's she?
She's inside.
And you got these are all your kids, or some of them
No,
your sister's
some are
kids?
my sister's kids too. It was quick. I was just giving her diapers because she has another child. That's it.
What's the last name? We can get this ball rolling a little bit faster if you would just provide the information. You're just making it more difficult, and you're just putting on a show at this point.
You guys are putting on a show.
Looking for the welfare of your kids. Yes. Call us
Girl,
crazy.
whatever, girl.
Damn,
Call us
Valerie.
crazy.
Whatever, girl.
I'll start grabbing car seats so we can take them out to the police department.
You're not taking my kids.
Well, you're not
taking my kids.
You're not
taking my kids.
Then provide.
What am I under arrest for? And what are you going to take my kids
Right
for?
now, you're being detained for the welfare of
No,
the
I'm not being detained. I would like to
the
speak
ages
to a
that-
supervisor then because
My
this is
supervisor's right
insane.
here.
We need to move your kids.
insane.
This young lady wants to leave.
Come right
We gotta
up here
move them
to
this
my
way.
spot.
Let's go into that empty parking space over there, please.
Do you have a lock for the car seats?
What do you mean, this?
Yes, a lock so they don't roll backwards.
I was getting to it on the other
I'm just asking.
I know, I'm responding.
It's just attitude city, man.
Give your date of birth. Let's
Because
move
I know
on
how
from
you
this.
guys are. You guys are going to try to make a report.
There
and
is
I don't
already
feel
a report.
right.
We got called here. There's a report regardless.
I didn't just drive by and see
Of
6
course
kids.
not. I know
Right,
that.
so we got called. So now a report has to be done.
Yeah, salute to you, Rebecca. Yeah, somebody saw the 6 kids melting away like goddamn ice cream cones in the car, and they made a report. Yeah.
Where's your sister right now?
After she's done taking care of the other child, she should be coming.
She still hasn't given you her information.
No.
Is that your sister right there?
Hi.
Hello. Which vehicle is yours?
What's going on?
Okay, I'm talking to you. Which vehicle is yours?
Yeah, someone called and said that we got to it. So who will call?
Some person concerned of the 6 children sitting in vehicles.
They're fine. I had my phone on.
Okay, they're young. It's hot.
I know. It wasn't long.
How long?
Pretty aware.
And that's the craziest part to me. Retro, that's hilarious. Joy can work for me if she give it up. My lemonade stand been doing numbers lately. That's hilarious. And this is the part that sticks out to me. So her sister finally shows up. And then once she realized the situation, what does her sister do? Start giving the cops attitude too. Her sister shows up and she start giving the cops attitude. So we already know, like, this runs in the family, bro. Like, this runs in the family. They left 6 babies and a dog in the goddamn
Thanks for the tip.
car. It might as well be a fucking oven at this point. To go shopping in the mall. What were they? First of all, here's the question. What was they buying from the mall? First of all, what was so important? I was gonna say some fake birth certificates or something like that. But things, look.
Thanks for the tip.
I just got some questions. Is all I'm saying.
I'm calling Trump on you, you illegal motherfucker.
Let's get back to it.
I'm not answering nothing.
You're not answering any.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do.
This is too much.
Go ahead, bring you back. You're under arrest.
For what? You guys are going to hold on. We're the only person that have our kids.
question. My question was how long?
I'm not gonna answer questions.
Great,
ma'am.
so that's fine. So the kids are coming with us and you'll go to the police department.
Oh my God.
The medics are coming to check out your kids to make sure your kids are fine because they were left in the car alone.
Right now I'm in a panic. I don't want to say nothing stupid where I'm gonna get my sentence recorrected and recorrected.
Give all of your information to
I'm gonna get the information, but please, can we just have some humane, please? Come on, man. You don't gotta always be the bad guy, man. I understand. Can't we just rewind, man?
A little too late for that.
Why is it too late? You guys are making it too late. You guys know that.
Come over here. Look it.
The baby's scared and shit, man.
Can you come over here? Mommy can't move around with these little cuffs on me.
After the children are transported to the hospital to confirm they're okay, and officers secure the puppy that was also in one of the vehicles, the two sisters are transported to jail.
Is that the dog? The dog went to jail too? Am I tripping or is that the dog on her lap? Lock up the puppy.
That's my kids. I'm saying. Ain't nobody trustworthy over there either. They're safer in the car than getting kidnapped in the damn mall.
What?
What the fuck?
Did you just hear this dumb bitch? She excuse my language, by the way. I'm letting off way too many curse words this early in the morning. Did y'all just hear this dumb woman? She said they're way safer in the car than getting snatched up at the mall. If you're worried about your kids getting snatched up at the mall, you aren't a good parent if you're keeping an eye on them. But you a lazy parent. You a lazy parent. That's why you got their ass locked up in the goddamn Honda. Well, y'all buying tamales or some shit. What the dog do?
Oh, we don't even come outside. That makes me not want to go outside at all now. Can't go into public nowhere because everybody's all in your fucking ass.
Sarah, just so you understand here with DCFS, so if I can just reiterate and make sure you understand. Today you're going to be charged with 3 counts of child endangerment for all 3 children, okay? You are receiving an I-bond. You will be released in a little bit, okay? The children right now are still at the hospital. They're waiting on for the hospital to discharge and release the kids. It is 5 working business days, so you are not able to come and take the kids within those 5 days. So you may not just come in and pop by and take them or, go for a walk or anything. Mr. I just want to make you aware, I'm going to go finish the paperwork on my end. Today you're being charged with 3 counts of child endangerment for the 3 children that were left in the car. Okay, so I'm just making you aware of that, just so you know when I come back here and book you, it's going to be for those 3 charges.
Police later learned through security footage that 3 children had been left unattended in the vehicle since approximately 1:20 p.m., and the other had been left unattended in the other vehicle since approximately 2:25 p.m. Police responded to the scene just after 4 p.m., meaning 3 children were left for about an hour and a half, and the other 3 were left for nearly 3 hours.
Bro, 3 hours? One set of kids, an hour and a half. The other kids, 3 hours? Bruh, if it was a zombie apocalypse, they would have died and came back already. 3 hours? What? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Something from downtown, 296. Our show sponsored with another 20 bomb. Y'all already know what it is. Cast your votes.
I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote for Donald Trump. Let's do it. For Trump. I will vote for Donald Trump.
Bueno, señoras y señores, everybody, let's sing this song, everybody, together, okay? I need you loud, because I want you to hear that song, okay? Again. Yo quiero que todo el mundo lo cante fuerte, para que nuestro presidente la escuche, ¿ok?
En español bien ahorita. Bien ahora.
So,
tranquilito.
Come on.
1, 2, 3,
go.
Oh my God, I will vote.
Everybody.
I will vote.
Come on.
Repeat.
Oh my God, I will vote.
Come on.
I will vote.
Hey, for Donald.
Oh my God, I will vote.
Let's do it.
I will vote.
Oh, my bad. It's over. My bad. Repeat. Let me grab these super chats. I got you on the Cash App, Quiet Storm. Stand by. Let's move on to the next clip. Let me acknowledge the super chats real quick. On the serious tip, man. Damn, where's your okay, there we go. From downtown with the $20 bomb. What you got, bro? My country ass never rode a bus until I joined the Army and moved to Tacoma, Washington. I was trying to catch the bus to see this chick and ended up in Everett, Washington. I had no idea what I was doing. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah. That definitely could be confusing if you ain't never rode the bus before, man. I was riding the bus. Bro, I was riding the bus
for the tip.
By myself when I was like 10 in Detroit, growing up in the 90s, man. Me and grown folk talk. Me and my grown folk talk was in middle school, and we had to catch the bus after we had to catch the bus over to my younger brother's school, and then catch the bus back home, man. We was kind of alone on that shit.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I look back on that, it's like,
thanks for the tip.
Should a 10-year-old and a 9-year-old be on a bus by themselves with a 5-year-old, a city bus? But in Detroit, but I guess it was different times back then. I can't even fathom that shit now. Salute to you from downtown. You are now our show sponsor. Give me 1 second to get you updated. Let's see. Hold on. I gotta do. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got caught my place. Stand by 1 second from downtown so I'll get you updated. All right. Hold on. I think we got some beef we need to point out real quick. Look at Marlon Moore. Marlon Moore with the $10 super chat. What you got, Marlon? Good day, squad. I'm feeling good, but about to get some training in cyber. But I got beef with Quiet Storm, the International Quiet Storm. You may be the storm, but I'm in the shadow. Love or nightmare? Fight me, okay? Kofa, I see you. And salute to the International Quiet Storm. He has responded in the Cash App with the $20 bomb. He says, for Marlon Moore to stand in line and take a number. That's what I'm talking about. Salute to you, Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm says, Marlon Moore, stand in line and take a number. Appreciate both of y'all for the support. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all nuts. Salute to you, Marlon Moore. Might not want to bark up that tree. Just my 2 cents, but feel free. It'll entertain me. So to El Grande, he says, she left them kids in the car like the witch left Hansel and Gretel in the oven. Nasty work. That's a fact.
Goddamn right.
That is a fact, man. Salute to you, bro. Y'all nuts, man. Salute to Chad Harvey. Chad says, left the kids and the dog in the hot-ass car. Got the nerve to be like, I'ma tell you. That's what I'm saying, man.
Tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you.
Valerie says, hey, Coop, at least you had a bus to walk. We had to walk. Yeah, that's you had a bus to ride. Yeah, that's definitely true, Valerie. That's just crazy, Chad. Appreciate you for the $5 super chat. And I'll say something else. Let me get through the super chats, and I'll say something else to give you my deeper opinion on the children, leaving children in the cars. Let's see. Salute to CIP, Culture Invasion Podcast, channel member for 19 months. He says, salute, Coop. I'm cloud watching like a tether. I love you, squad. Salute to you, CIP. CIP, that's the homie, man. We got Ohio in the building. Appreciate you, CIP. Salute to Cujo with the $20 bomb.
I have the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
What you got, Cujo? Talk black to me. Just the other day, I saw the chick leave her 4 kids in the car. Soon as she went into the store, kids touched something. Car starts rolling backwards. What?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Wow, bro. Kids touch something. Car starts rolling backwards. Almost smashed into a Cadillac. Luckily, someone saw and stopped it. That's a fact, bro. That's the shit that happens, man. People don't be thinking about that, man. People don't be thinking that. They have all them kids and be solo most of the time. Oh man, it's gonna take it. I get that shit. Having a small kid at one point, kids move slow. You'd be much faster if you go dip in and dip out without them. But you can't be leaving them in the fucking cars, man. Like that's how you catch a case. Okay, I'll just say the least. Salute to you, Cujo, for the $20 bomb. That's how you catch a goddamn case, man. And your babies could possibly be harmed as well, man. Salute to you, Cujo. Thank you so much for the $20 bomb. That's crazy, bro. And they lucky because they usually break out windows and shit like for that. Salute to Lil Gaming Channel with the $10. What you got, bro? Filthy cow left her kids in the car and was walking around without a bra. All them big udders from flopping around. I wasn't even paying attention to that, but that's also a fair point, man. But it's just to me, Lil Gaming Channel. It's the attitude. How you gonna be mad? How you gonna be mad at the police officers trying to save your baby? Rebecca says kids are curious, don't understand a car can be dangerous. Absolutely, Rebecca. But how you gonna be mad? I guess I would feel a little bit different if it wasn't damn near 90 degrees. But even still, you shouldn't do that shit, period, bro. You shouldn't do that shit because I've seen that shit happen so many times up here in Michigan. Motherfuckers leave their car or like they leave their car running. That's a big thing that happens here. Some bitches leave their car running with the kids in the car, especially when the wintertime, they leave their car. People just hop in your car and just steal that shit. I've seen that happen so many times up here in Michigan. And the thief, I mean, they obviously pieces of shit, but they're not paying attention. They just see a car running, hop in that bitch and drive off. And I got this goddamn lady's triplets in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just dangerous, bro. Salute to you, Lil Gaming Channel. It's just the attitude for me. Salute to Ken Rogers with the $5 super chat. What you got, bro? He says, I will vote for Donald Trump. Yeah. 1, 2. The accents make it even better, bro. Salute to you, kid. Salute to Divine Photos with the $5. What you got, DP? There have been instances where parents went to a store for a quick second with the kids were left unattended and Robert's carjacking. Thank you, DP. I hadn't even saw your super chat, bro. Exactly, man. This happens all the time. It happens all the time, bro. Thomas says, when a man leaves the kids in the car for 10 minutes, he automatically gets cuffed. And if he's black, all done. And here's the other thing that I'll say. Poopman says, I saw that shit yesterday at Kroger, Coop. I'm telling you.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
And here's the other thing. This is just Coop's thought on leaving your kids anywhere. This is just my thoughts. You know, I'll be a little bit in a different area. If you leave your kids in the car, it's a good possibility in the situation like that with that heat, it's a good possibility that your baby might get unalived, okay? And that's sad enough. You losing your baby and shit, your baby melting away in the car. Rest in peace, a little Gonzalez. Like, that's bad enough. But I'm looking at it from the parents' perspective. Your ass going to jail.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
I mean, it's bad. It's bad the baby died. Like, that's terrible. That's terrible. Little Anna never stood a chance. It's bad that the babies died. But they gonna put your ass underneath the jail. Woo! Woo! You know what I mean? Like, where's the self-preservation come in? You can't be doing shit like that. There's a chance something happened to kids, you're going to jail forever. And that's just my 2 cents. Make sure the babies are okay. And the babies are important too. I'm just saying, like, that's how my thought process works. Hey man, got to stay at the jail cell. So let's see you at Divine Photos. All right, let's get back to it. Make sure I didn't miss any more super chats. I hate when I miss super chats. I think I have all caught up. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the next clip here. I've got to get some people updated. Let's see. You guys asked me about this. I'm gonna play a couple clips here. Speaking of, I ain't trying to take a morbid turn, but people asked me about this killing, this crime that happened here in Michigan, actually right outside Detroit. It made national news, the stabbing at McDonald's. Mark Cooper says they don't F around with that shit in Cali because of the heat. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. That's just crazy to me. Little Paco going to DFS. That's right, George. The little Paco live. Let's see. Yeah, there was a McDonald's stabbing in Macomb County, Michigan. People were asking me about this, so I got a couple clips to play in the news if you guys didn't see this national story. I'll play a couple short clips, and then we have a reaction video to those clips that comes from the homie Black Guru. You guys familiar with the Black Gurus? He has a YouTube channel. He's pretty good. It makes me laugh. So what's the tone of Virgo with the $5 super chat? Sadly thinking is a lost concept, especially when kids be involved. Man, I'm telling you, bro. I am telling you, man. When I locked my son in the car one time, I locked my son in the car. I was there, but this is years ago. And this is when I smoked cigarettes, and it was late, and I went to get a pack of smokes, and my son was still young, probably under maybe like 4 or 5 or something like that, and I locked my son in the car. Luckily enough, it wasn't the summertime. It was like fall, and I was there. It wasn't like I was in the mall leaving him outside. No, I was there. I locked my keys in the car. The car was even running, like just on some not paying attention shit. But then I realized it was obviously my mistake, and I would never do that again. But I realized I didn't need to have my son out that late. I left the house just to go get some cigarettes. And then I thought like that was totally on me because he didn't need to be outside. You know what I'm saying? Nothing happened, obviously. Dude came in like 40 minutes. Everything was fixed, and I drove away with my kid. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. They say the manager deserved this, Thomas Dawson says. That's what we're going to play, the Black Guru clip. I haven't watched this clip, but I'm going to play a couple clips from the local news first just to inform people who haven't seen it, and then we'll get to the Joy Taylor nonsense. All right, let's go.
A mother killed in a workplace stabbing.
My mama died trying to take care of us.
A McDonald's manager killed in the middle of the morning rush, and police say it was another employee who did it.
Thanks for the tip.
Jennifer Harris was working her shift this morning when she sent an employee home early. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Kimberly Gill.
And I'm Ty Steele. Police say that employee left and then came back and killed her with a knife. This happened at the McDonald's on 9 Mile West. West of Kelly and East Point. Noel Frio is live with the details. Noel, we hear a Good Samaritan stepped in and tried and stop this.
Yeah, that's right. Police say that stabbing happened near this drive-through window behind me. And they say a customer who was in the drive-through stepped in and stopped the suspect from fleeing the scene before police arrived. We've now learned that the victim was a mother of 6. Employees described the terrifying moments inside a McDonald's after a worker attacked a manager with a knife. Police say the employee had been in an argument with the manager that ended with her being sent home.
She left for 5 minutes. She came back with a mask on her face. And the only thing I seen was her hands. That's how I knew it was her.
Family of the victim identify her as 39-year-old Jennifer Harris. She was stabbed multiple times before a customer in the drive-through line intervened, holding the employee at gunpoint until officers arrived.
He had her sitting down there about in the parking lot next to a vehicle, and he had the gun pointed at her. That's when police and all them rolled up.
He did the right thing. He showed, so to speak, heroism. And we really appreciate his assistance because, like I said, otherwise we would have a dangerous criminal right now in public and we would be looking for her, but who knows what else she was gonna do.
Family of Harris described her as selfless, a hard worker who worked to provide for her 6 children as a single mother.
She was the best mom anybody could ever ask for. My mama, she woke up every day and went to work for us. My mama died trying to take care of us.
Her children now in shock at how such senseless violence could have ended their mother's life.
Tom says, am I the only one who hates when they interview the grieving families? I don't know. I wouldn't say I hate it. I mean, yeah, I guess I would. I hate to see it. You know, who wants to see people crying, man, when their life has been destroyed over something that's obviously could have been avoidable, man. It's terrible, bro.
Working woman.
I hate seeing shit like this.
So kind. If anybody needed help, she would give you her last. Give you the shirt off her back. She did not deserve that at all.
And police are asking that anyone with any more information on this incident contact the East Point Police Department. We have that phone number in this story at clickondetroit.com. Live in East Point, Noel Friel, Local 4.
So heartbreaking. Hearts break for that family. Thank you.
So that's the situation that happened. And I'm going to play one more clip. So after that happened, people started to search for the woman who stabbed her. They started searching through her social media and ended up finding a bunch of like disturbing videos when she was
Thanks for the tip.
Kind of talking about the manager and stuff. So I'm going to play that short clip and then I'm going to play a reaction by Black Guru. Because some people are saying online, like watching all of her social media, that the manager might have had to come in. I don't know. I did look at a couple couple things on her Instagram, but I didn't do a deep dive, so I haven't looked into it well enough to say that, yay or nay. I would like to be more informed before I give my opinion on that. But let me acknowledge the super chats before I play this next clip. Salute to Go Creekree. Just a happy Tuesday, squad. Salute to you, Creekree. 2 days in a row, Creekree. I'm streaming. I want my props, Creekree. I want my props. Let's see. Salute to from downtown. Back in that super chat. 3 weeks ago in Florida, white man leaves 18-month-old in a car to go to a bar. Crazy. Tyler passes away, father arrested, later released with no charges. What?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What? That's crazy, bro. 18-month-old in the car, man. What is wrong with people, man? To go drink. That's some shit you'll see on Family Guy. I'm pretty sure Peter Griffin did that shit with Stewie. What? Well, I was gonna say how did he manage to not get charges? But I'm guessing the complexion for the protection had something to do with that. Salute to you from downtown. That's wild, bro. Salute to Growth Talk with Kofa with the $10 super chat. What you got, Kofa? Talk black to me.
Straight cash, homie.
Simeon says she's trying to shake a previous manager of hers. Yeah, we're gonna get into that in 1 second, Simeon. Kofa says, bro, a little different, but a black man carjacked a white woman and her child was in the back seat with the dog. When he realized that he dropped the kid and dog off at the gas station and went on about his day. Yeah, bro. That's gonna happen up here, man, a couple times as well. The exact story with somebody, a carjacker grabbed the car, and like I said, more times than not, the car's running and it's at a gas station. Some of these white people, especially if they're out in the suburbs, just be so comfortable with doing that. Walking to the gas station, car still running. Somebody hops in, and then whoever did it didn't realize this goddamn arm baby in the back. Oh, I'm gonna drop this shit off because I take Grand Theft Auto, Kofa. I ain't taking kidnapping. I am not taking no kidnapping charge. A white baby? No, thank you.
Access denied.
Salute to you, Kofa. Yeah, man. Happens all the time, man. People just be reckless with their baby. Like I said, and I ain't perfect. I made my mistake. I left my son in the car, but I was right there. I was right there and stayed right there when the locksmith came. And like I said, 40 minutes later, we was at the crib and he was back in the bed warm. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. Thank you so much, Kofa. Jay Walker with the $5. Have y'all seen all the women getting online saying she deserved it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's crazy. I haven't got it. I'm hoping this Black Guru clip gets into it because he kind of says he pieced it all together what happened. But yeah, I saw a lot of people, a lot of women were saying that as well. It's hard for me to believe that someone would deserve to be stabbed.
Thanks for the tip.
It's hard for me to believe that anyone deserves being killed that way. You're supposed to die old and you're supposed to die old in your bed surrounded by family. I mean, of course, everyone doesn't get that, but in a perfect world, that's how it should be. But it's hard for me to imagine what could this woman have done to deserve that? Because if you're going to tell me, oh, she deserved to get killed, she deserved to get stabbed to death, a mother of 6 children who has 6 babies that y'all don't even give a fuck about while you're sitting back typing that shit online, this motherfucker's got to be like goddamn Hitler or some shit. But again, I don't know the background, so let's see. Thank you so much, Jay Walker, for the $5 super chat. Let's see. Pooh Man says, Coop, that reminds me of the scene from Blackish with the white baby in the elevator. Facts, Pooh Man. Facts. Great point. So to Kofa back in that super chat. Kofa says, no justification for this. I do believe some people should stop trying. I do believe people should stop trying people at work. I agree with that 100%. But we don't know if the deleter sucked as an employee too. Exactly, bro. She stabbed that lady in the face 15 times. What?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's personal as fuck. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. Great point. And that's what I was saying to Jay Walker. It's hard for me to believe that this woman could deserve that, man. Like, what the fuck did she do? I ain't saying she's completely innocent, because we've all had situations at work, whether it be the military, civilian sector, or whatnot, where people just do too much at work. And they always testing people. And we have the good old saying, Growth Talk with Kofa, fuck around and find out. Like I said, I had those little situations, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm the type of dude, I'll leave people to fuck alone. And also I have that leave me to fuck alone. So I didn't really struggle with that too much just in working, period, because majority of people leave me the fuck alone. But yeah, every now and then I have my issues, just like I'm sure other people have as well. Thank you so much, Kofa, for the $10 super chat. So to JC, he says, Family Guy. Here. Salute to you, bro. I'm pretty sure I saw that on the episode of Family Guy when Peter went to the bar, left Stewie out in the car. And for that shit to be real life is amazing. Salute to you, JC Franklin. Beerman says, 2-stream streak. Another Ninja Go Live production. Get out of here, Beard Man. Appreciate you, bro. The Quiet Store with a $20 bomb.
The money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Your number is called Marlon Moore.
Bang! Bang! It's good.
I don't know what's the Marlon Moore quiet. I don't know what Marlon Moore's deal is. Marlon likes to poke at everybody. He likes to poke. I don't know why. It makes me laugh. It's funny. But I love when they, and not just Marlon Moore, I love when everybody start poking the bear, start fucking with the wrong people in the chat. It's hilarious. Salute to you, Quiet Store, for your $20 bomb. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Marlon Moore, leave it alone. Marlon Moore or not. I want to be entertained. Luther from downtown. I can't remember the lady name, but it happened when we were younger. She claimed a black man stole the car, but in reality, she deleted her kids. I remember that, bro. I remember that. I can't remember her name either. Somebody will remember it in the chat from downtown, but I do remember that, bro. I want to say that was a national story, man. Salute to you from downtown. Or I wonder if it happened in multiple occasions. Thank you so much for the $5 from downtown. Look at Woke Will. He says, Ratchety Ann get support, but they hated Felicia Rashad. No excuse crashing out over not getting more hours to drop nuggets and oil. Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. It'd be very hard for me. They would have to say, like, this one was doing some terrible things to deserve that. I mean, I don't know how people could possibly justify that, Woke Will. That's a fact, man. Appreciate you. Let's see. Let's get, all right, so let me play the second clip from the news article. Then I'm going to play the reaction. Woman suspected of deleting East Point mother has previous convictions. So she had some previous record.
$25 million. That's the bond set for the woman accused of fatally...
Susan Smith. I'm sorry. Susan Smith. That was the woman's name? Wow, I wouldn't remember that. That was Susan Smith. That was in South Carolina FM. FM says Susan Smith in South Carolina. Okay, well, I wouldn't have guessed that. I couldn't remember that worth anything.
$25 million. That's the bond set for the woman accused of fatally stabbing her manager at the East Point McDonald's. Good evening, everyone. I'm Taryn Asher.
And I'm Brandon Hudson. The 26-year-old made her first court appearance today, and we learned this isn't the first time investigators say that she stabbed someone. Fox News' Camila Miri has the latest.
26-year-old Afeni Muhammad in court Friday afternoon, charged with first-degree murder. East Point police say Muhammad fatally stabbed her manager, 39-year-old Jennifer Harris, inside the McDonald's where they both worked on 9 Mile Thursday morning.
Prior to the stabbing, Muhammad was sent home by Harris for not performing her work duties and told Harris, "I'll be back."
2 days before the stabbing, Muhammad posted a video on her Instagram, which is public. This is a small portion of that video.
But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny.
Investigators say the suspect stabbed Harris several times inside the drive-through portion of the fast food restaurant. A customer, a CPL holder, was in his car and witnessed the crime. Authorities say he shot his gun in the air, attempting to stop the violence. When the suspect ran out of the restaurant, the CPL holder held her at gunpoint until police arrived.
Muhammad admitted that she intended to kill Harris and stated that after she was sent home, she drove to a nearby park, decided to come back and stab Harris with a knife that she had inside of her vehicle.
Harris, a single mother of 6 and a longtime McDonald's employee, was pronounced deceased at a nearby hospital. Meanwhile, the prosecutor revealing this in court about Muhammad.
The defendant does have a prior instance of at least one that I'm aware that involved a stabbing, similar obviously to the stabbing that occurred in this case involving a knife.
That prior stabbing occurred in Virginia. Muhammad's attorney arguing
she was in an extremely abusive relationship that was not only mental but physical, that involved alcohol issues, which is where the habitual second stems from, and her prior record.
The judge set Muhammad's bond at $25 million, cash surety only. She will be back in court on July 23rd for a probable cause hearing. In East Point, Camila Miri, Fox 2 News. 25.
All right, so let's play this reaction we have from Black Guru. So she's a lazy worker, says Emperor. Tony says, I was tested at a job by a young black man and my job did not protect me, so I left the job. Not because of Jews, just because of the job. Watched it, didn't care. And that's the thing, man. And that's the thing.
Thanks for the tip.
I'm fully aware that sometimes you can have a boss that's a bully. Again, and this is not me being on no tough guy shit or nothing like that. I don't do bullies. So, like, I've never had a job where, like, a motherfucker tried to bully me. Only in the military. And every single time I was like, let's go outside. I ain't give a fuck about your rank, you being an officer, none of that type shit. I drew a line within the military, a line in the sand where I said, I don't give a fuck about your rank. It's about respecting me as a man. That was it. And it got me in trouble quite a few times, but didn't nobody want to throw no hands though. Didn't nobody want to throw no hands. I just got reported. But with that being said, man, especially working on this, you move jobs, man. You quit the goddamn job. You working at fucking McDonald's. So that's no offense to anyone that's ever worked fast food or anything like that. We all got to get it any way we can, especially when we're younger. But you're not an executive. You probably working the flipping burgers, working the drive-thru, whatever. Quit that job and go work at fucking Wendy's. If Wendy's giving you shit, go over to Burger King. You don't put yourself in that type position, man. Kova says, old school military, take the rank off and get out the motor. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. You don't put yourself in that position, man. Find another job. I'm not about to be sitting up here stressing out because I guess she kept sending her home. Okay, we're about to get into that clip right now. I guess she kept sending her home and there was issues like that. And maybe she needed the hours. I don't really know her background like that. But you get another job. Kane says, transfer to different McDonald's. Go make your McFlurries somewhere else. But just willing to do that, man. You take someone's life, and I'm not even, maybe she did bully her. But you take someone else. People don't value, how can I say this? No matter how much you don't like a motherfucker or you can't stand them, whatever, you guys got personal conflict, you always have to understand that that person has a family. That asshole that you can't stand that lives across the street from you, that some bitch got a family. So for people to just so easily take each other's lives without even factoring that in, you devastated someone's family tree. Over what? Tony, 25 million bond, which means your ass ain't getting out.
Access denied.
But that's 2.5 million cash. You ain't getting out. Now she working at McDonald's. It ain't gonna be no GoFundMe for her. I tell you that shit. But just get another job, man. Stop letting your anger get the better of you. I'd be damned. And for a McDonald's job? Get the fuck out of here. I'd be at White Castles, rallies.
Thanks for the tip.
Shit, I'd be everywhere before that, man. I'm just saying. Salute to you, Quiet Storm. Let's see. Salute to G-Rap. She looked like she smelled like cheetah pee. Salute to you. I heard some people saying tether in the chat. Salute to Little Gaming Channel. What could the manager do to you working at McDonald's to deserve death? Anyone thinking she deserved death, it's a foul MF. That's what I'm saying, bro. I think they're saying like she bullied her or whatever. I still don't. I can't justify that, man. It would have to be something extremely, extremely extreme for me to say that, man. Salute to you, Little Gaming Channel. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Salute from downtown. These lawyers got to be getting some kind of kickback because if I was a lawyer and looked at this case, I'd be like, bruh.
Access denied.
Closed case. That's a fact, man. That's definitely a fact. Salute to you from downtown. Salute to Real Talk Singles Father. What you got, bro? She was making McGooch sound just at work. That's definitely a possibility. Definitely a possibility. McGooch. Okay, so let's go to the next clip here from the Black Guru. And then we get to this Joy Taylor thing. I have not watched this clip yet. I just saw it got a ton of views, so let's go.
I just uncovered the real reason why this former McDonald's employee right here just stabbed her manager to death, and you got to hear what I uncovered. This was the McDonald's manager whose life was allegedly taken by the girl I showed you previously. According to the Detroit Free Press, this was a mother of 6 who was fatally stabbed after a dispute at the McDonald's restaurant when she sent her employee Afeni Muhammad home. apparently Afeni came back with a knife and took the life of Jennifer Harris right here. Afeni is facing a mandatory life without parole for a first-degree murder charge. Afeni is currently in jail in Michigan on a $25 million bond. Now let's get to the truth behind this whole situation. I'm going to show you what she recently said about her workplace, and then I'm going to show you what really was going on behind the scenes in her personal life.
I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This shit isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, you know, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. Like, seriously, man, I got shit I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps sending her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on like putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. That shit gonna have to stop. She's a bully. She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when there's a lot going on, and then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right, but we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked, and I caught her a few times making a mistake, and she tried to hurry up and play it off. You know, nobody's perfect. It's fucking McDonald's. It happens. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused. So it gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. So her, all that animosity and shit that she keep putting in the air and stuff, then trying to tell me, I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace. So all that negative energy that she's bringing in there and trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative shit she's saying about, you know, her personal life, all of that. No, she's bringing all of that in there and then playing games saying she want to take her belt off and beat somebody. Y'all act like my kids in here. No.
You know, first of all, I want to say this. Now, this is probably the most coherent you're going to hear her talk out of all the other videos I'm about to show you.
Wow.
In a second. Now, I will tell you this. I do believe what she is saying is true. I know the BW, and the BW likes to bring drama and toxicity and chaos wherever they go, especially into their work environment. And the fact that she has 6 kids, I believe what this girl right here is saying is true. She probably was saying stuff like this, oh, treating these girls like they're kids, when this is a 26-year-old woman.
Well, we ain't your kids. Respect us. Stop talking to us like that. That shit is crazy. I'm telling you. But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny.
You know, this should be a lesson to BWs as well. In all people, all women especially, you never know what somebody else is going through. And women today are becoming more violent. I've made that known many, many times. They're becoming more violent than ever before. Y'all have been so busy focused on men and the violence that men are able to do that y'all don't pay attention and how reckless y'all are with y'all mouth when it comes to other women. Mental health is no joke, and y'all have to be careful who y'all are talking to.
She can keep being a bully if she wants to, but that shit is going to catch up to her.
And she was right about that. She wasn't playing, because not long after this, you know what happened.
And just to interject real quick, that's why you really have to watch how y'all moving out here. Nikki Love says, I hate bullies. I hate bullies too, Nikki Love. I shared a story on my podcast about how I was bullied. I was bullied, and I got into a fight when I was in high school, and it changed my entire outlook on life. But with that being said, I'm saying this to y'all, man. I'm saying this to the squad. Y'all all grown. Y'all probably don't need to hear it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. When y'all moving around, man, just watch how you interact with people. Watch the things you say to people, because you just may never know. And I'm not saying this as if, oh, that you guys, what's going on, Sheila? I see you. I'm not saying that you guys are punks so you can't stand up on your own too. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, you have to be careful how you move out in society because of the next person. Because just like Black Guru said, you just never know. There are people walking these streets, man, of America that aren't right in the head. And you have to have some self-preservation. There are people walking around here that's just not right in the head, y'all. I'll tell y'all a quick story, real quick. We're gonna get right back to the clip. This happened. I don't think I shared this. This happened to me about 2 months ago. Nothing really happened, but it just made me think. I was driving to go pick up my homie, and it was a dude in a van going like stupid slow. Like stupid slow. So I'm behind him and I just skirted around him and gassed it and went around him. I went around him for like maybe 2 blocks, made a left and kept going. And I was going to my destination. I'm probably a mile down the street. I noticed this dude is gassing. I'm in a van. I got a V8. He in a minivan that got a V6. I could hear his engine just he put the pedal to the floor. He was trying to catch up to me. And I just turned and looked, and we were at a light. Now he don't know this. This light that we're at is the street that my pops is on. I can see my pop's truck from right here. Like we in my hood, we in my neck of the woods right here. But he pulls up on the side of me, and I just happened to, I'm sitting there at the light. I ain't thinking nothing of it. I just happened to look, and the dude is like mean mugging me. And I'm like, what up? No, I didn't even say nothing. He was just looking at me, and he said, what's up, you good? And I was like, yeah, I'm great. And he was like, oh, okay. And he was kind of making this weird face, not mean mugging me, but just making this face like, oh, okay. And he also had his hand in his jacket. Melvin Elephant, I see you. And he had his hand in his jacket like he had a gun. I don't know if he had a gun or not. That's not even the point. But I just remember thinking, what you think I'm about to do, bro? I got a goddamn son I got to raise. I got family. You think I'm about to have a nigga moment with you? And then it's crazy because he had like some little white dusty chick in the car with him. She ain't even paying attention. But I'm like, dude, you got a woman with you. Top Pro says, Theo, you know how unhinged these streets of Detroit. Yeah. But I was just thinking to myself, like, what do you think you about to do? You think I'm about to engage with you and have a nigga moment? You gonna shoot at me for nothing? I didn't do nothing to this man. He was driving slow and I went around him. I didn't hook my horn, Top Pro. I didn't flip him off. I didn't drive around like, you bitch ass nigga. I ain't do none of that. I literally just went around him and I could hear this dude engine struggling to keep up with how fast I was going just to pull up next to me. And for what? Nothing happened. But the bigger point that I'm trying to make is, man, be careful how y'all move out here because you never know what the next person is going through and you never know the next person's mental state, man. He wanted me, Top Pro, to meet him at his level. He's like, you good? No, I ain't good, motherfucker. What? What is that gonna do? And this is another black man. Why you want to harm me, bro? But that's my ultimate point, man. I'll grab the super chats. Let's finish off this clip.
One day she coming in there talking about some, yeah, I broke my door in half and I had to pull my gun out on my kids since this and that. Well, telling us that, like, the f*** you telling us you pulled a gun out on your kids for? You sound like a psychopath. That's what I wanted to tell her. She was talking about some, she blacked out. I'm like, yeah, you must have had blacked out if you pulled the gun out on your kids. Like, I'm like, what the f*** you telling me this for? Like,
I'm going to tell you right now, this girl right here may have a case where she may be proven innocent and you're going to see the evidence for it. This is one piece of evidence right here. Listen to what she just said.
To think she's like trying to make it seem like that she big dog or some shit. Give a f*** about you telling me about you pulling the gun on a kid. I don't like that shit doesn't scare me. You know what I mean? That shit doesn't scare me. If she thought she was trying to intimidate me, that shit didn't intimidate me at all. I don't give a f*** about her telling me about what the f*** she did. Maybe that's why they always fighting her, to defend themselves. They probably felt like their life was threatened.
Now, if the manager, Jennifer Harris, whose life was taken, if her kids come out and say anything like this, it is going to be a total different scenario in court. Now, I had to go back to November 2024 to find this video right here. This is the question that I have. Why are employers not really and thoroughly checking the social media of anybody that they're hiring? They should be checking it. I thought they were doing that, but I was wrong. Look what she pulls out right here. Look what she has.
Nah, this stays at home though. I'm not going to bring this to work because that wouldn't look right, I guess.
And And look right here. I've been talking about these wigs and the energy that they carry, the negative demonic energy that they carry when they put these things on. I've been saying it for a long time. You're not going to check the social media, but of course not. Jennifer Harris, the manager, it looked like she wore wigs herself. So why is she going to say anything about another BW who wears wigs? But as I'm going through her social media, do you think that she's suffering any kind of mental health as you're looking at all these different pictures, images? I mean, we're seeing different costume play. Look at this. Now she thinks she's a Barbie doll of some sort. I don't know what she thinks she is right here. Maybe Cleopatra or something. Who knows? But you can get on here and see stuff like this. And she calls herself the Risen Phoenix. In one particular post, she says her name is not a Feeny anymore. She's not a Feeny. She's the Risen Phoenix. She has like weird little images and stuff like this. More right here, just wearing these wigs and stuff, different costumes again.
So,
and you see how she just had to cover up her private.
let me tell you this so you can do it yourself too.
Thanks for the tip.
What you got to do is, okay, we have a water bottle right now. So let's focus on the water bottle. I see little tiny water drops. Okay?
Look at this. It just gets weirder and weirder. And I actually went back even before November to find some of these videos. And then she starts doing stuff like this.
I wanted to share something funny, right? When I had went to Wendy's, I had got my 10-piece nuggets or whatever. I didn't go through drive-thru though. I went inside the building because the line was too long, you know, drive-thru. And inside the building was empty. It was only one person in there waiting on their food. But anyway, long story short, after I ordered my food, it was someone else working the drive-thru. And he was like, I'm tired of taking these orders or whatever. I'm playing my Mozart, just that kind of mood today.
And she just has video after video of stuff like this. Like, what is this? A cake that says death with... She's doing these videos and stuff in her underwear and things. Just, it's wild. It's crazy.
I'm a bird. I gotta have my worms.
See, and I just think this stuff is strange like this when they be... I told you, these wigs just... Especially these bright colored wigs. And
he blaming everything on a wig. I put on a poll. Is there spirits in those wigs? Rock the vote, y'all.
Things just... dressing up in different costumes. You know, I thought y'all was work friends and then y'all, you know, talk or go out sometimes. Y'all don't have each other's social media. And you know, this would be crazy if the manager at the McDonald's had her social media and was seeing all this type of stuff. Look at this. Like, this is just so strange. What is she? I'm a rainbow in the dark and the night. Folks, and I can show you video after video of stuff like this. Just look at this.
I was wrongfully treated today at work. I was literally physically tapped on a lot of times. My name kept getting called. I was doing a great job. I kept getting sabotaged, tempted, so my button can get pressed and I can go out of character. So although I went out of character, all I could say was stop talking to me. That's all I could say. Stop talking to me. And to walk into my space, still bothering me, and I said, get away from me. Please get out of my space if you don't mind. I can't talk right now. And you still continue to touch me. That made me very unhappy because I know that I'm a great person and I know I won't be tolerating that.
Listen, her attorneys are going to use this right here in her defense. This is what I was getting at.
So since they decided to bully me, let the universe show them what's next. Because it wasn't right, and there will be hell to pay for that.
Especially if she can prove that she was on any type of medication. And this was a very weird video I saw. She's holding a dead bird, right? That she picked up at a park somewhere. I don't know how or why. I don't know what she did to it, whatever, or she just found it like this. Very, very strange. You gotta listen to this right here, though.
I'm sitting at this park right now. I had to talk to my neighbor Wayne again and like clear up everything with him because how I said how like he always like look at me a certain way or something, and I told him that like I don't want to have sex. I told him that, you know, sometimes he would give me something to eat or something if I didn't make anyone on Instacart. But I told him like I don't want him thinking that that I owe him that just because he do that for me. Sometimes I want him to think that I owe him sex. After I told him that, it's like he's been crying and crying and telling me he think I use him, dismissing everything that I do for him and did for him, dismissing the fact that he had this condition that he'd been going through for a long time and nobody can help him. But me, I helped him get through it.
For the
and
tip.
I cook, and you know, I don't have a lot of money, but I still make money at work. But you know, I don't have a car right now. I'm still working to get in a car. and he feels like I owe him sex, and now he's mad and crying and trying to make me feel guilty. I'm gonna be okay, but I should have known. I'm playing my peaceful music so I don't have to listen to you doing this, and you're interrupting my music, calling my phone. Please leave me alone.
You told me you never ignored me.
Stop fucking with me!
Thanks for the tip.
And all
PL said sound like she was essaying in her past, allegedly. Yeah, that way I was getting those same vibes, PL.
that led up to the final straw, which is video right here. Now, I don't know what the truth is behind the last thing she just said and all the things before that, what happened in her life. I don't know all of that. We do know there is some very serious mental health issues going on with her, as you can tell. And whatever was going on with her at work, with her and that manager, led up to this fatal incident. Now, you can make the case for yourself. Do you think she has a case for claiming mental insanity and getting away from that first-degree murder charge?
That shit won't happen. Salute to Black Guru. Make sure you guys check out his channel. One of the moderators dropped the link for Black Guru. If you guys aren't subscribed to him, definitely go and check him out. Let me grab the super chats real quick. But no, she ain't getting off on that shit. They put that, and this story also, as I said, made national news. All y'all heard about it. She ain't getting off that easy. They're gonna put her ass under the jail. Salute to Little Gaming Channel. You don't snap on people. You don't snap on people, but you are a killer, yeah? Fair point. Salute to you, Little Gaming Channel. Salute me, Broken Traditions. What you got, BT? He says, salute Coop in the chat, listening while driving. Salute to you, Broken Traditions, man. Hope everything going well with you and your old lady, man. Great to see you. Salute to El Grande. He says she went for the McRib. You stupid, bro. Little Gaming Channel back in the super chat. You have looked at dude. You should have looked at dude and told him, I'm Theo from YouTube. I'm Theo from YouTube, bro. Chill. If I ever get to a space in which that shit works, I will be using it every time. Do you know who I am? Salute to you, bro. But it was one of those moments, Little Gaming Channel, and I'm not gonna say proud, but I'm glad that I'm at a space mature enough to realize what was going on. I'm like, this dude is just mad because I went around him. Little Gaming Channel, completely different. If I was talking shit, if I was waving the gun, move out my way, I simply just went around him, bro. I ain't even hooked my horn at him. But the fact that I was mature enough to realize a nigga moment when I saw it, I said, oh, man, I'm good on that one, bro. You can have it, man. Salute to you, Little Gaming Channel. And the crazy part was that I was a block over from coming to pick up my homie who worked for me. And I'm actually kind of glad it happened that way, because if my homie would have been riding shotgun, if the dude I was going to pick up would have been riding shotgun, when that dude did that bullshit, he would have been out the car. So I'm actually kind of glad it worked out that way. Salute to you, Little Gaming Channel. Salute to from downtown. He says, nigga, you crazy? She left and came back. That lady posed no threat to her. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, man. At the end of the day, she don't sound like the woman should have been deleted, man. So I can't justify that bullshit, man. If somebody's bullying you at your job, try to get down to the issue. Try to see if you can work with HR and do it. Because I definitely know people bully others at work. Like I said, I've seen it happen. Motherfuckers didn't try with me in the civilian world. I had a couple people try in the military. But all my jobs I had in the civilian world, I wasn't going for that shit. So they ain't never tried to. I was sitting back trying to think of like a situation in the civilian sector in which somebody was trying to do me wrong. That shit just didn't happen. But in the military, a couple motherfuckers tried. And I've told some stories on that, but nah, man. Salute to you from downtown. Poolman says, this is why AI is taking over all the jobs. Yeah. And he made a point about them not doing a background check on her. Jobs not doing background checks. Y'all let me know in the chat. I could totally be different. I would make the assumption that they do background checks, not for like minimum wage jobs like that. You know, that would be, in my opinion, I would think, I could totally be wrong. They would be doing not background checks, the social media checks. That would likely, in my opinion, be for more, jobs is just with more at stake than like minimum wage, fast food jobs. I could be wrong though. That's what I would think they would hold a social media. They would do a social media search before they hire you. So to Devontae with the $20 bomb.
The money, y'all. There's poor people around. What
your broke ass.
Salute to you, Devontae. What you got, man? I had a manager that was a black woman who bullied me on my first job. She kept talking greasy to me on a busy shift, and she kept talking to me crazy. She kept talking greasy to me on a busy shift, and she kept talking to me. She kept talking crazy to me. So I checked her, walked out of the shift. She stayed quiet, bro. And that's exactly what you have to do sometime, man. That's exactly what you had to do. I had a coworker. She wasn't a boss or nothing like that. His coworker, what was her name? Bridget. Bridget was she was a white chick. She was former Army. She did like 13 years in the Army. She was a white chick. Bridget was cold. Bridget was cold, man. Thick like train smoke. Bridget was cold, but she was kind of a bully. So she would bully other chicks. Well, you know, she was cool with me, but I noticed her, and her ass only worked there part-time, but yeah, she would bully the other chicks, and other chicks would be intimidated by her. And yeah, until she tried to bully another chick, and she wasn't going for it.
Access denied.
She wasn't going for it, and ended up letting the old Bridget go too. But yeah, man, thank you so much for the $20 bomb, Devontae. But yeah, bro, it happens, man. Like I said, you either you tech them, do what you got to do, maybe get HR involved, or man, worst come to worst, man, go find another fucking job, bro. That's just kind of is what it is. Salute to you, Devontae. Thank you so much. With the Cujo, you don't like to be touched and bullied. Cool, work somewhere else. These bitches in jail gonna bully your ass, and they will touch you. That's a fact.
Goddamn right.
It's a fact. Salute to you, Cujo. T. Peterson says, I'm sorry, I cannot say what's up individually. Busy day, getting caught, hit up from being away from home. This chick is loony and a liar. Tether loon. TL. Tether loon. I like that. Salute to you, Team Peterson. Let's see. Make sure I'm all caught up. All right, we'll move on to the next clip here. So, Theo, did you smash? I did not. Team Peterson. I still got a number all these years. I think one day I might just pop up. They call me Mr. Cooper now. I'm a big deal. Let's see. MRL says, no, you're right. MRL says, no, you're right, Coop. Most minimum wage jobs don't do any more than quick criminal record check, not social media. Most corporate jobs do detailed background checks. Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, Honeybase says her name is Bridget. Yeah, she's just trying to bully other chicks. But yeah, man, I just don't. It ain't worth losing. It ain't worth throwing your life away. That's my ultimate point, man. At the end of the day, self-preservation, you got to think about the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is fuck a job, man. You can get a job somewhere else. It's your own mental health and your own mental peace. And then also, man, we got families and shit, man. Can't be out here crashing out for nonsense, man. Because people love y'all. Even if you think about it, Coop love you. You know what I'm saying? If y'all think about don't nobody love me, Coop love the squad, man. So there you go. You can I don't know, think about that at night, I guess. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me move on to the next. Excuse me, Squeegee Kid with the $10 super chat. My apologies, Squeegee Kid. Well, in his defense, Theo, I'd be cranky too if I was riding around in a minivan with just pearly things as my woman. Salute, good bread squad. Back to work for me. Salute to you, Squeegee Kid. Dude, just cranky, man. Just itching for a problem, and I wasn't gonna be his solution. Salute to you, Squeegee Kid. Thank you so much, man. Oh man. All right, let's move on. Let's see. I watched the replay yesterday. Theo Coop getting bullied to make that call. I know what you're talking about, bro. I was confused. I know what you're talking about, Top Pro. I was confused. Like, what exactly was I supposed to do in that moment? Like, who am I calling? What we talking about? I'm in the middle of a show. I was so confused by that. All right, salute to you, Squeegee Kid. Let's move on to the next clip. Let's see. Oh shit! Where did I put it at? Where did I put that damn clip at? Bro, I swear I put this on here. Stand by 1 second. We're gonna play this. We're gonna play this clip here from Self Talk. I think it's Self Talk. We're gonna talk about Joy Taylor getting fired. What therapist? Covering the work. God damn it, hold on. I'm just gonna do it like this. I swear I put this on here right now. Breaking news, Joy Taylor and Emmanuel Acho fired from FS1 over freak-offs. I should have put that in my title of my video. For the freak-offs. Let's see. Is it right here?
Boundaries.
Yeah, here we go.
Boundaries. Standards. All that you talked on Instagram about how you would never And this woman ain't cute because women this and men this. It's.
Man. So it's looking like we got some more breaking news over there at FS1, man. Fox Sports finally let Joy Taylor go. So they just cut her show, man. It was on Fox Sports 1. We all know the situation that happened earlier in this year. Remember, guys, Joy Taylor's name was involved in a lawsuit, which she had denied. You know, the lawsuit included her name because the hairstylist was suing Skip Bayless and Fox Sports president Charlie Dixon. That was the alleged guy that Joy Taylor had slept with because he's the guy that gives out the jobs over there. And apparently the hairstylist, who was a friend of Joy Taylor, had came to her and was like, hey, this guy is trying to promise me stuff if I sleep with him, and I don't want this stuff. Like, this is weird, and you're around this guy. And apparently Joy Taylor had wrote her off and was like, get away from me, go do what you got to do type stuff. So that's why Joy Taylor's name was involved in that lawsuit, right? So, you know, a lot of podcast clips started coming out, people exposing how Joy Taylor was pretty much saying that, you know, she would do anything for $1 million.
These hypotheticals have got us in a chokehold, and we must free ourselves. It's fun to argue about. It's fun to talk about what you would do in this scenario, or would you leave the game if the seats were high, or if a man took you this place on a first date, what you would do. And I'm telling you, like, every interaction that I have with people now, in some way or another, these things come up. Can we just keep it a buck? If they're fine enough, if they're funny enough, or if their financial status is what you want, fine, funny, fucking money. You're throwing all boundaries, standards, all that shit you talked on Instagram about how you would never, and this woman ain't cute because women this and men this. You're moving forward with this person.
No, you know my favorite hypothetical, because it's so ridiculous, is when you ask anybody if they would do something outrageous for like $1 million and they say no. It's like, okay, would you do it for 2 million? I mean, would you do it for what's the number? Like, anytime you add money into a hypothetical, people love feeling good about themselves by saying that they wouldn't do it for the money, but it's literally only because it's a hypothetical. If you saw this $1 million in front of your face and I said, do this, are you doing it? So I don't even know if hypotheticals are real indicators of the situation that's being discussed.
And what's funny about this, and I said I dropped my video last night, and I said it in the video. Joy Taylor said, I watched the interview, interview from earlier this year after the lawsuit, in which Joy Taylor talked about how Taylor Rooks, who's on the screen right now, that was her best friend, and they had a podcast together called The Too Personal Show. And the minute that lawsuit happened, and Taylor Rooks was named. Joy Taylor was named in the lawsuit. Taylor Rooks said, run! Taylor Rooks said, run! Taylor Rooks said, get to the chopper! Taylor Rooks left that podcast, and all those old videos of her is down. Taylor Rooks said, access denied. I ain't losing my job over this bullshit.
Because I'm starting to think people only use hypotheticals to lie about the circumstance.
So you got to keep in mind, with those type of clips coming out and her name being involved in a lawsuit, it's like, yo, you have no morals. Like, you probably was sleeping with this guy. And that's the reason why you have this show that you're not even qualified for. So people like Marcellus Wiley and Jason Whitlock, who was very critical of
this
Fox Sports
motherfucker
giving Joy Taylor this show that she wasn't qualified for, it just proves that they're right, because obviously the show didn't bring any ratings. And as you guys can see, this is the report right here from USA Today, pretty much saying that, you know, Joy Taylor has been cut by FS1, and the reason why it's reported that she was cut, it didn't have anything to do with the lawsuit. They're just saying that FS1 is about to start a whole new lineup because they're scrapping a lot of those shows that wasn't bringing in any ratings.
And I don't even care about Joy Taylor sleeping her way to the top. I don't even care about that shit. It does suck for the females who want to get into sports broadcasting. It sucks for them, especially if you want to do it the right way. You want to earn your job the right way through hard work and due diligence and, you know, doing whatever it needs to be done, you know, outside of the bedroom, you know, the ethical way. It sucks for those women because you have so many women like Joy, and then Joy is talking shit too about how most women don't get the jobs in sports that way. Stop the cap. But my main issue is this. If you guys are unfamiliar with it, I don't know if Self Talk is going to talk about this in his video. I talked about it in mine. But the main issue that I had a problem with Joy Taylor was this. Joy Taylor moves from Miami to Los Angeles. Because y'all know her. She's the sister of retired NFL player. Shit, I forgot his name. Somebody put in Taylor. I forgot his it's Jason Taylor, I think. I think it's Jason Taylor. She moves to California. She's married, by the way, at this time. She was married for a year. Gets on to FS1, starts fucking this executive, the Charlie Dixon dude. Mr. Dixon is right there in the chat. She starts fucking the executive, and then she starts fucking Emmanuel Ocho. Like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
start fucking him too. But the makeup artist, this Faraji chick, because I remember doing contests on this early in the year. That's why I remember the details. This Faraji chick telling her, like, you probably shouldn't be fucking both those dudes. Yeah, Jason Taylor, thank y'all. You probably shouldn't be fucking both those dudes at the same time. That's not going to be a good look for you. And I don't even have an issue with that. The main issue that I have is when the makeup artist told that to Joy Taylor, she's like, oh, all I'm going to do is once I'm done with Charlie Dixon or whatever, like, I'm going to scream grape. If it ever comes a time where they go to fire me or something, I go and get moved or whatever, if there's any situation, I'm going to say that Mr. Dixon graped me. And that's the issue that I have more than anything. Like, regardless, and that dude was married too. I'm not saying he was right for cheating on his old lady, but I'm saying, how can you be that cold or callous? Being accused of sexual assault is one of the worst things you can do to a man. One of the worst things you can do to a man is accusing a man of sexual assault and just randomly having a man raise a baby that's not his. These are some of the worst things you can do to a man. So for you to just be able to do that just flippantly, just nonchalant, like, fuck it. Oh, yeah. If I ever get caught or something goes down, it doesn't go down in the way that I like the outcome, I'm going to say he graped me. And that's just fucked up. Not just for Joy Taylor, for anyone to do someone like that, man. To me, that means you have no morals, no character, while talking shit like you one of the hardest working, baddest female sports commentator. When you done sucked when you done sucked dick, you done sucked it all the way up to the top. You didn't earn that shit. Just my 2 cents. And I'll say all that about Joy Taylor to say this.
And I kept my distance, not because I didn't like her. It's just because I knew myself. I know myself. I know what I'm capable of. That big rack of hers that she showed off constantly. It's just, and that peanut butter skin with that big rack. Like, Jay, keep your distance. That's going to get you into trouble.
But that's a Paramore. That big rack. That peanut butter skin. Let's get back to it.
So obviously, people like Marcellus Wiley and Whitlock was spot on when they said she just wasn't qualified to be a host of a show right now at the moment. Especially with all of the stuff that was going on. You can't come off what happened at FS1 with Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless, the big breakup, and then here you as Joy Taylor. Somehow you're the one that has a show and you're supposed to replace Undisputed and you're supposed to be like the new person that has a #1 spot. It's just honestly crazy. Didn't make sense. You brought Paul Pierce and Keyshawn Johnson over there to help her with the show. And obviously that just wasn't enough to get it done, man. So yeah, guys, as you can see, it was reported that her show was cut and she has been let go by FS1. And then when I went online, guys, you can see they said that this is Joy Taylor's response. She put out a 15-second workout video and people is clowning her like, yo, look at how she looks. Her bottom half doesn't match as her top. What is wrong with her? Why is she putting out this, trying to look unbothered? As we all know, ESPN is definitely not going to pick her up. So who knows what's next for Joy Taylor? So obviously with that said, guys, the title of today's video talking about Emmanuel Acho had put out this subliminal tweet calling out Fox Sports. And this is what Emmanuel Acho has said.
Be sure to hit that like button for me if you haven't already. That helps this YouTube channel continue to grow. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, stay up to date with all of my current YouTube videos. Peace.
And I love how y'all said in the chat, Jason Whitlock had no chance.
So Emmanuel Ancho had put out this tweet, and he said, in sports, when you're not good enough, you get cut. In TV, when you're not good enough, you get canceled. I'm not going to try to come to y'all with some big announcement soon. Stay tuned, because I don't actually know what's coming. But what I do know is I trust God.
Here's what I can tell you, Acho.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
Nigga, nobody cares that you got. Everybody's actually applauding on social media that Acho got cut.
People are definitely trolling Emmanuel Ancho right now. He said that unemployment, you know what, with joy will heal you, man.
The unemployment sex.
He was one to defend Joy Taylor when the lawsuits had came out. He was one of the main ones to come out and defend her, and then people started exposing a lot of pictures of Joy Taylor and Emmanuel Ancho in a personal setting at her house and stuff like that. So obviously people was trying to say, you know, they did have a relationship, a private relationship or something like that, man. So yeah, man, I would like for you guys to get in the comment section down below. How do you guys feel about the news? How do you guys feel about Joy Taylor's show being cut? And how do you guys feel about other people being cut from FS1? Because like I said, you know, they did get rid of a couple of shows as well. So yeah, man, y'all get in the comment section down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts about today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Catch you guys on the next one, and we out, guys. Peace.
It's rehearsal for the new show Speak, and I got to take a moment to shout out my co-host Joy Taylor. A woman, a black woman, daily show, sports. Do you all realize how hard it is to get into the position that she is in? So often there's misogyny and sexism running rampant in sports, and we don't even care what women have to say in sports. But Joy is not only in the position on
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at y'all. She needs to transfer some of them checkers to savings. Y'all talking about she ain't got no ass, y'all. We all stay focused.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
She is very top heavy, like someone said in the chat. No ass at all. She does not have it.
Access denied.
DeMarco focus.
Television as a woman, as a black woman, but as an opinionist. So not just asking men what they think, but providing her own unique and distinct insight.
I dubbed them princess boys because clearly they want the princess treatment. And being a woman of substance and means, I can provide that for them. Now, there's things that I want in exchange for taking care of a princess boy. And, you know, if that is what men are interested in behaving like, I feel like I can do that. I can be that person for you. I can give you an experience you've never had.
If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment down below.
A salute to self-talk. I rock with self-talk. Let's move on to the next clip. Acho, man, this motherfucker, bro. It's one thing when everyone doesn't like you, you usually have one or two people like, he cool. Everybody's like, no, thank you, Acho.
You lose.
Let's see. Salute to from Downtown 296. I think we're now seeing these people in a different light outside of their professions. She never talked like that on TV, and this makes me hate these people, bro. And my thing with Joy Taylor, because I kind of feel like
thanks for the tip.
When she got the lawsuit in January from Downtown, everybody was reacting to Joy Taylor then. But I was reacting to her last year. I found a shitty Too Personal podcast, and I would go through video after video trying to find some content, and I was able to find some gold from time to time. Skinny Boy says, put on the poll, Molly Karam or Joy Taylor. Oh God, that's a good one, Skinny Boy. I might do that in a second. But Joy Taylor she's arrogant because she thinks she's the finest woman walking this planet. And no man ain't, and I'm not gonna sit up here like a hater and call her ugly, but I give it a disclaimer, is you won't see her without 20 pounds of makeup, so we'll let that lay right where it does. But
thanks for the tip.
She's arrogant about her looks. She thinks she's the finest woman walking this planet. I did a video on her last year from Downtown. That's the video that Joe Budden podcast reacted to my video. And when Joy was talking about how fine she was and how every dude wanted her. But then on top of it, she has a badass attitude, bro. She has a bad attitude. She said it like, I'm mean. She mean to motherfuckers. And to me, because we were talking about her yesterday, and I think somebody said, I can't remember, someone in the chat said, I thought Joy Taylor was like taller than that. Joy Taylor only 5'2". Coop, she's heavy in the face. That's probably exactly, PL. She only 5'2". And to me, that's that. That's that. I'm a try to act like you a big dog when you a little puppy, like. But she says I'm only 5'2", but I puff my chest out like I'm 5'8". Like, shut your little ass up, man. Anyway, so yeah, that bothers me. Salute to you from downtown. But she just doesn't seem like a decent person. From downtown says, he looks like Jay Leno. You stupid, bro. Let me make sure I didn't miss any more, and then we move on to the next clip. I got a clip here I think y'all will enjoy. Oh, I got a couple more. Salute to Chad Harvey with the $10 super chat. He says, more corny, Emmanuel Acho or RG3? That's a good one. I'm going RG3.
Thanks for
what
the
y'all
tip.
think? I should probably actually put that one on the poll. I think I'm going to put that one on the poll. Skinny boy, I think I'm going to put this one on the poll. I'm going to end this other one. Is there spirits in those wigs? 89% says yes. I'm going to put this one on the poll. Who's cornier? Emmanuel Acho or RG3? I'll put that one on the poll. That sounds like a good one, Chad. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put that on the poll. Stand by. Appreciate you, bro. I think I'll probably go RG3, but I'm going to let the squad decide. So it's the Tone to Virgo with the $10 super chat. What you got, bro?
Straight cash, homie.
Taylor Rooks interviews NBA and NFL players. She has to maintain a positive image. Her credibility will be shot staying around Joy. Joy seems biased towards men. Absolutely. And she admitted it. I was going through clips trying to make my video last night, and I seen a clip on the Breakfast Club where she said, I believe women. She's one of those. She's one of those women where she admits to the sisterhood. I'm backing up women regardless. She admitted that. So people like that, I understand they have a sisterhood and women tend to back up other women. But I can't rock with a woman like that because that shows your lack of integrity. If something's going to go down or something goes down in your life, Tone, and you with this chick and she's all about the sisterhood, she going to believe a random woman over you? Nah, man, I can't rock with it. Salute to you, Tone, but that is a Virgo. Excuse me, I said that is a Virgo. Salute to you, Tone the Virgo. That is the truth, though. She admitted in the clip that I saw yesterday that she rides with women, so she definitely has a bias towards men. You're 100% correct. Salute to Project Leroy. Coop, run a simple arm for Tether Ocho. Yeah, that is about right for him. Stand by 1 second.
You can finally stop crying about child support. You're the least earning, the least educated, the least monetizable, the least business owning group of men on the face of the planet, yet y'all cry about child support. You cry that black women in the court system are abusing you. Well, guess what?
Thanks for
Looks
the
like
tip.
The white man finally came out to your aid since you couldn't help yourself. What are black women going to do? The same thing they've been doing for the past 500 years dealing with y'all dusties. They're going to continue to divest and leave you alone.
Sam, 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 do you change the battery? Sam, we need another battery. Sam, Sam.
Salute to you, Project Leroy. Thank you so much. Got to play that alarm from time to time like a smoke detector. Salute to Ashley Foot Productions. Interesting. A week ago, Joy was partying with Kendra on a rooftop. Oh, I missed that.
Yo, what the fuck?
I missed that, AFP. A week ago, Joy was partying with Kendra on a rooftop. Now days later, Joy is jobless. Everything Kendra touches fails. I wouldn't know. That's great, bro. That's great. I saw a clip, but I didn't really see anyone reacting to it. I saw that Kendra G was on this. What's that podcast with my man that they end up getting canceled? Not canceled. Was it Last Night Conversation with Keita Rose and the short? I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. The short dude that's the host. I saw Kendra was on that show. What's the name of that show, y'all? I think it's Last Night's Conversation. I saw a clip where Kendra G was on there, but I don't know how recent that was. I just happened to see a clip. That might have been old now that I think about it. Salute to you, Ashley Foot. Salute to Tony Virgo. The shows that FS1 is cutting stinks, by the way, especially the facility with Acho. And remember this, the same Joy that said prostitution should be legalized. Yeah, and those shows suck too. That's another thing. Like, who's watching FS1? Who's watching FS1 ever since Shannon and Skip left? Like, ain't nobody watching that shit. Salute to you. Tonight's Conversation. Thank y'all. Tonight's Conversation. That's the name of the show. I seen her on there just recently, but that might have been an old clip now that I think about it. I don't know if that was a newer clip. I think I made the assumption that was a newer clip. Ace Metaphor. That's his name, Team Peterson. He says Ace Simple for. Yeah. Rob, salute to you, Rob P. When you look at the guys she's smashing, Whitlock had a shot. Yeah. Oh, man. That's funny to me with Whitlock, bro. He gonna have like somebody said in the chat, he gonna have a ball with this one today. I don't even follow him, and I know he's foaming at the mouth to talk about this shit. Salute to you, Rob P. Appreciate you making formation. Salute to DeVar. Joy Taylor was spoiled as she was raised. I believe that 1,000%. Now age caught up with her by cake facing and being a 3-0-4. Yeah, man. Definitely, bro. You're 100% right with that one, Tavar. She definitely seemed like she was the type to get spoiled. And then, like I said, she got into the sports world making some money and acting like she the shit. She made it off. I have a problem with her pump faking like she made it off merit when it was just that coup de cata, passing that coup de cata around. Salute to G-Rap. Coop. I got friends that played with RG3 and watched it. It says straight up, RG3 is a legit cornball and nobody mess with him outside of practice. I bet, bro.
He's on fire.
Thank you for reminding me to put that on the poll. I bet, man. I have a problem with RG3, bro. Now he's been going viral recently for like a lot of dumb shit, a lot of corny shit, like going at Angel Reese sharing like that monkey a meme of her and all this kind of shit. I had a problem with dude, and I thought he was a cornball just from he used to always put out these tweets about his white wife. I think he's on his second marriage. Both of them are white. I don't give a fuck who you marry. I don't have an issue with that. But I got an issue with like dudes like that, like, oh, my white wife, like my milk and cookies, like when nobody, you be like, hey, RG3, what time is it? My wife is white. And you like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Ninja just asked for the time. And yeah, so that's what I have to say on that. Salute to you, G-Rap. But when it comes to Joy Taylor, man, let me say this. And we're about to move on to the next clip right now. I got a bunch of clips today. I wanted to mix it up a little bit. But here's what I say. Here's what I would do with Joy Taylor if I ever met her in real life.
Oh, you've been making me feel like.
I just wanted to play that clip. All right, let's move on to the next one. Before we do, what you got? What you got here, Skinny Boy? What you got here? What you got, Skinny Boy? What is this? Shannon Sharp knew what Joy Taylor was up to. What you got, bro? What we got?
Yeah, we co-host, but this is your show, so I owe you a little gratitude. But Joy better not ask me. I mean, Joy my girl, but Joy better not ask me when I'm coming back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, me and Joy cool, but we go, you know. Skip and Shannon Undisputed. Yeah, we co-host, but this is your show, so I owe you a little gratitude. But Joy better not ask me. I mean, Joy my girl, but Joy better not ask me when I'm coming back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, me and Joy cool, but we go, you know.
Joy like, ain't this a bitch? Salute to you, RM. I see you. I love that slap. He slapped her ass across the bar, man. Jesus. All right, let's move on. Stop distracting me, Skinny Boy. Let's move on to the next clip.
Boundaries.
Oh, goddamn. Not this goddamn simp. Get off my screen. All right. I think y'all gonna like this clip. It's a dude that's going around. I believe Mark Cooper said Skip wanted to taste too. Yeah. That them big old cans and that peanut butter skin. I love that slap. I might play it again just to do it. There's this clip. There's a gentleman going around starting to make his name known in our niche of YouTube as you guys, I'm sure have seen about now. Black therapist. I got a reaction from. Did I put the right one on here? Let me just make sure I did. Okay, yeah. I think. Let me see. Did I got the right one? Let me see.
The 18-year-old man effectively has very little to offer most single women.
I think.
The 18-year-old man effectively has very little to offer.
No, I want to play a different one. Let me switch this one up. But this is with this brother right here, the Ask a Brother podcast. Let me know. He's up at the top. Let me know if you guys have seen this clip. He's just recently started a channel. He's actually a therapist, and he's went viral a couple times already. Let me play the correct clip that I wanted to play. There's a couple of them, but he was on the Lapeef network, and it was like a 6 hours live stream. DP says you said, okay, thank you very much, DP. He was on a 6 hour live stream. I didn't have a chance to go through it and edit it down to but I would like to. So I got a reaction from, this is from the Lapeef Network, but I'm actually going to take the reaction from the homie, the Charles in Charge podcast. I think it did change his name recently to like Charles Forte or something like that.
Welcome to
but
Death Row.
this is the one that I wanted to play. Stand by.
The 18-year-old man effectively has very little to offer most single women. So he has to learn what the 18.
Hey, why is it not changing? Stand by 1 second. Let's see here. I'm gonna grab the super chats as well. Okay, so I got male therapist checks online. Is it this one?
In the global dating
Okay, yeah,
market.
here we go. Here we go. And this was a little bit longer. And y'all let me know if you guys have seen this this gentleman. If it is that coupe in the upper, is that coupe in the right upper corner with the dreads? That is not me. I've seen most of these. Well, I've seen the guys before. But that's the dude I'm talking about, the Ask a Brother podcast. He's right there in the middle. So I don't know if you guys have seen his recent content. He just started a channel, and he was at 1,000 subscribers a few days ago. I looked up, he's almost at like 5,000 subscribers. So he's definitely getting the traction. And I think what he's saying, he's actually a therapist as well. It's pretty good stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. I got to put this on the poll too. Thank you, G-Rap. Everett, what's going on, E? Everett with the $5 super chat. Skip said he paid for the pussy. Okay, he did say that. Skip did say that. He told the makeup artist he'll give her $1.5 million. E. He said 1.5 million, and he will pay for the cat.
I pay for the pussy, okay. I pay for the pussy, okay. I pay for the pussy, okay.
And this is Charles in Charge podcast reacting to the Lapeef Network. That's what this is. This is the Lapeef Network. I forgot all about them dudes over there. But yeah. So that's this Charles in Charge reacting to Lapeef Network. So we're gonna react to that. That's a fact. He said 1.5 mil for some cat. Ain't a cat on this planet worth of 1.5 million. Young Jay, gentleman for 21 months. We got Cleveland Finest in the house. You'll never be Mr. Cartwright. Slap. Facts. Salute to Young Jay. Salute to Pool Man 313, my Detroit player. He says ESPN just needs to fire Malika Andrews. That's a fact, bro. I found a clip on TikTok talking about that, and I'll let the exact same comment. All we need to do is get Malika Andrews out the paint. 1.5 million, okay. All right. Let's see. All right, let's move on and let's try playing this clip. Let me find it right here.
Ain't worry about America. In the global dating market, in terms of desirability, it's white men at the top. It's black men number 2. On the flip side, number 1 is either Asian women or white women. And then number 3 is Hispanic women. And then last is black women. When you went to school, why was the Asian women and the white women going for 2 reasons and you were going for 1? You were going to get your degree. They were going to get the degree and to find their partner. If you're a woman and you're single and you're 30 or up and you are mildly attractive, you're doing something wrong. And your single girlfriends can't help you.
Because my friends call me to do all of their work. They do not do that. The average woman does not have a garage full. The average single woman does not have a garage full of power tools. They have a Rolodex full of people that they can call to do the work that they need done.
I'm just
And they pay those people for sure. But and I know that I am not able to do the things the way a man can do it because we are different. But the opportunity to show up and have the opportunity to do the things that I do want to do and like to do and I am able to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like in my relationship, I don't want to be looked at differently as if I'm masculine just because I'm building a greenhouse in my backyard. A lot of men are put off by that.
Don't nobody care about that
like,
shit.
I want to be seen just as a person who has a lot of talents. Like I'm talented, right? And so I don't want to be looked at differently because of that. Because a lot of men have a very rigid view of what a woman is supposed to be. So when I take out my power tools and I'm taking raw materials and I make it something, I don't want a man to be like, I don't want a woman to do all that. There's real manly right there. And I'm like, but I got booty shorts and a sports bra. I'm cute doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very feminine.
Yeah, but just because you may be able to dress the part and cosplay as what you believe a feminine woman is doesn't necessarily mean that you then have the actual attributes that a man would look for in a feminine woman. And that has far less to do with your extracurricular activities and what you like to do around the house and more to do with your attitude and your behavior. You also see this happening with women in certain work environments that may require a certain level of assertion or authority in order for them to be successful. And while that may be great in a corporate setting, it may not work as well when you talk about a relationship setting where she wants the man to be the leader, but her behavioral traits and tendencies won't even allow that to happen. And so while those traits work great in a corporate setting for a business looking to generate profits, if she's looking for a masculine man who she wants to lead her, those could end up being the very same traits that push that man away.
But I also think this too, is that I gotta move my camera. I'm not in the shot square. I'm not in the shot. Trying to be on the panel. But let's see here. Don't nobody give a fuck about you having power tools, okay?
Bang! It's good.
Don't nobody care. It might be different. Oh, okay, man. Okay, well, yeah, okay. You're into most women are into that. Don't nobody care. That's, in my opinion, without even getting too deep in it, that's an excuse or cover up as to why the men that you like don't want you or why you're being labeled over masculine. That's just my two.
I just do what I do. And I think we're just asking for equity and just to be seen as people, just like y'all like to be seen as people and not these dainty, feminine, like helpless creatures.
All right. Thank you for that. I have 2 or 3 points I think that could be very helpful with this. Number one, you and Jasmine, are y'all outside of you two being equal in terms of being human beings, like in terms of value, are you two equal? No, right? So if you're not equal with another woman, then you're not equal with another man. And I'm not equal with Darwin outside of the fact that our equality starts and stops, believe it or not, with our humanity. All other distinctions, our gender, our age, our experience, our skill set, there's reasons for why one person will get the job, another person will get the job. In 2025, there is nothing that you can't do in terms of employment, right? Even in terms of intense fields, physical labor fields, they'll lower the standards now for women so that they can't do it. So if you want to be a firefighter, you don't have to have the same standard that a male firefighter has to do. If you want to be in the military, your mile won't be the mile of your male counterpart. You want to be a police officer, you name it. Field after field after field. By default, because you're in America, as a woman, you can already go and do that. The issue for all women, and I'll say this specifically to Black women, is, yes, you're right. You probably had experiences where there were some men that were turned off because you had a certain type of job. A lot of men, I can't speak for your personal experience, but a lot of men are not actually turned off by the job or even the type of job. They're turned off by the traits that are often associated with those women. The behavioral traits that sometimes comes with women that has very demanding schedules, demanding jobs, demanding fields, is that they're highly disagreeable, that they are a little rough around the edges. They assume because I look good that I'm still feminine. Because I get my nails done, I'm still feminine. Because my hair and I got my makeup on, I still let a man lead. Well, I always look at it through the lens, does your outcomes reflect the thing that you're saying that you're doing? So an example of what I'm basically saying is when I talk to women who are struggling in the dating market and they're saying, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. But I'm saying, but if all the men, your outcomes would typically be different. If I'll say it this way, because you kind of mentioned something in terms of you want to be perceived a certain way from men, right? You want them to still see you as soft, as still feminine, or yeah, in essence, right? And that you don't want what you do to impact how people see you. If we flip it, and this is where I think both sexes can get a better understanding of this stuff. When you all question what it is about men being turned on and turned off about stuff, what's your icks? What's your things that makes it known? I can't do this guy. I absolutely can't take him seriously. I'm not going to return his phone call. That's not my type. Whatever that list of things is that attracts you or turns you away, we have our own version of that. And again, no one has to teach us that.
Well, but
Thank you, bro. And I also don't think that this is something that should have to be explained. But so many women don't think that way. They think because I'm a woman and, like my man said here, attractive, or I find myself attractive, and I'm not talking, I don't know this. I only know a couple guys on this panel. I've seen Trey Smooth. I've seen a couple clips of his. That Darwin McPherson, I'm familiar with him, but that's about it. And but yeah, man, that shouldn't really have to be explained. This woman has this humongous tattoos. Those are off-putting by itself, but and it rolls back to men not being able to have preferences. Let me grab the super chats real quick. Salute to Eric Williams with the $5. What you got, E? He says, "What's good, bro? I've never seen Lapeef on his own panels." Okay, the Lapeef Network is a channel. There's no slight to them. And, I don't want anybody thinking like I'm dissing or anything like that. But when I started my channel in 2022, Lapeef was that channel. They had KS on there. They was rocking, but their channel really slowed down because they just hit 100,000 subscribers like recently, and they was shit. They was stuck in like the 90,000 something forever. So I don't think their content is as good or as popular as it once was. But yeah, I don't know if I've seen Lapeef on there either, man. But then again, I don't watch it like that. Salute to you, Eric. Thank you so much for the $5. Salute to Young Jay with the $5. What you got, bro? Woman next to Bruiser looks like, yeah, that's my man's Bruiser too. Woman next to Bruiser looks like Timu Roxy Reynolds. Almost started sipping. Who that? Yeah, that's my man's name is Bruiser. I couldn't remember what it was. I knew it was something else. Salute to you, Young Jay.
My point is that there is a very rigid view of what a woman is. And so I get icks. I promise I do. And I'm not, again, I don't invalidate experiences. It's
okay.
Like how you feel, how you experience things. I'm never going to invalidate that. But there is a very rigid view. Like you have to meet these certain points to be this feminine woman to men.
Yeah, but that's because they get to set the dating market. The men that she wants, they get to dictate what it is they want in a woman and what it is they believe a feminine woman is. Because she's not worried about the men she don't want. She could care less about what they think a feminine woman is. This has everything to do with the men she does want. And so the problem that she's running into that she doesn't like is the fact that they have a box in which they believe a feminine woman to be, and she doesn't fit into it. And so rather than her fitting into that box in order to grab those men's attention, she's asking for them to adjust their criteria and say, hey, you should open up what your idea of what a feminine woman looks like so that way I can fit in it and now I can get chosen. And that's not the way it works in the dating market. It wouldn't work like that for an attractive woman. If a woman is attractive enough, she doesn't have to settle for the guy who doesn't have a high-paying job, isn't over 6 feet tall, not charming and charismatic. If she's attractive enough and she can command the attention of multiple men who meet that criteria, then she can secure that kind of man. But you can't point the finger back at the man and say, you have this standard of femininity that I can't meet. You need to change it. You don't have many options. You either adapt to what it is they're looking for, or you choose the men who will accept you for who you are. But then you may have to deal with the reality that it's not 100% of what you wanted on your checklist. Right. And so now she would have to make certain compromises when it comes to the caliber of man she feel like she deserves. But if she can't secure that man, then that's what she would have to do.
And for me, and the other women can agree or disagree, but for me, the ick normally is that rigidity and all of the things that come with it. the rigid masculinity, the rigid like gender roles.
Why is it rigid?
I don't like, because it never, like, it can never be anything else but what you all see it as. Right?
Because men want certain things out of women, just like women want certain things out of men. That's not rigid. Is it fair for me to say that that the majority of women who like men prefer a man to be masculine opposed to feminine? How would I look as a man saying that, oh, that's too rigid of a qualification? Y'all feel me what I'm saying? Like, why would that be too rigid? Women are going to like what they like, just like men are going to be, just like men are going to like what we like. Women who are heterosexual, who like men, want masculine men, the vast majority of them. There might be a few in between who would take a feminine man, but the vast majority of them want masculine men. How is that too rigid? How would I look and say, man, that's just too rigid? Why y'all got to think that way? That's just because that's what it is. Yes, sir, is Broken Blade. That's just what it is, baby. Like, so, but I think when she says stuff like that, she wants the men to allow her to not be those certain things, like being agreeable. Oh no, that's too rigid of a demand. No, men just want women who are, the vast majority of men don't expect rather 10s and 9s and beautiful women. Men want women who are attractive and they're nice to them. And they're friendly. Yes, attraction does play a role, but it's not the end all be all, especially if you're dealing with a wise man who understands that at one point those looks are going to fade. But the vast majority of men don't want anything out of pocket. They want a woman that's attractive to them, that's attractive to them, also attracted to them as, as I want her to be attracted to me, and someone who's nice and friendly. That's pretty much it. Let's get back to it. And I'll grab those super chats.
Right? Like, you're not allowing people to just be people. Like, women are not these bullet point things. You cannot list what a feminine woman is because it looks different.
I just want to make this statement just as a way to demonstrate how she makes absolutely no sense with what she just said. Men shouldn't have to be providers or protectors or be responsible for making sure the woman they're with feels safe. You can't make these lists of what a masculine man is because it looks different. There's always going to be certain biological traits that men and women look for in each other that they're attracted to. It's been that way for centuries. And so to ignore that natural selection is to try and dismiss centuries of human instincts where certain things drew women to men the same way certain things drew men to women. And the reality is, what a man requires in a woman for him to see and value her as a quality woman, the list isn't that long when you compare what it is a woman is in search of in a man. And this is something I talk to you guys about as far as if you are a guy who's made yourself into the kind of man who's in demand, then you need to hire your standards in such a way where you're selecting women who are more of an asset than they are a liability.
We live in a society.
It should look different just like men in their masculinity can look different.
Sorry, Darn. Bro, I have a question for you. And I hope that this question will illustrate the direction I'm going in.
Okay.
Who do you think has more prerequisites or standards in order for them to be satisfied and interested in order to date the opposite sex? Who got the higher? Who has the much longer list of expectations that the opposite sex has to meet in terms of requirements?
Okay, if we're talking about in society, then I guess it has to be women.
You guess.
So, if the few things, so hold on, just one second. So, just to clarify, there's actually very few things that men are actually looking for and is satisfied, and I think our standards have had to go down every decade in order for us to to be able to still find a suitable partner.
Yeah, that's 100% true. And the argument isn't if both men and women have changed, because you can say, okay, men have changed throughout the years also. But when you think about how much women have changed in such a short amount of time, it's not even close. And when you compare the quality of woman when it comes to femininity that your father or your father's father or your father's father was able to have, compared to the woman today who's been brainwashed by modern feminism, who by the time she's 21, 22 years old, graduating college, she'll have more miles on her than a used Honda Accord. And men have to actually be worried about if the woman they choose has already been ran through more times than a last place defense, because women no longer value their purity or their womb nearly as much as the women prior to the feminist movement.
Not mine.
So what I'm suggesting is rather than trying to demonize women with their lengthy list of prerequisites. So for instance, if you don't want to, if you feel like you don't want men to be so rigid with their viewpoints, I'm not going to shame women that want a man that's taller than them.
Facts.
I'm never going to shame women that want a man that's not weaker than them. I'm never going to shame women that don't want to be with men that they don't feel safe with and that he feel like that he can't protect them. So rather than being like, well, you just need to change that. No, that's what you can't go through 10,000 years of evolutionary biology and know that who you are and how you've been shaped to be. There's actually certain natural inclinations of what no one had to teach you that you may have felt safer with a man that you weren't looking down on. That's just a hardwired in you. So remember when I mentioned about that blank slate theory thing? A blank slate theorist will have issues with the opposite sex's stances of what they're attracted to that they feel they're not measuring up to. So when you hear these men that's going off and complaining about women this and women that, evolutionary biology is learning about, in order for you to not be a genetic dead end as a man, you have to adapt to what women want. You don't get to dictate what it is that women are attracted to or what they want. What they want is what they want, and they're not going to settle.
And that's a fact. Salute to all the short kings in the chat. How many times, the shorter fellas, they just got to eat that shit. They can't walk around being mad because they're only 5'5", and majority of women, I want to do this 6 foot. They just got to eat that shit. You don't see the short kings running around, and I'm sure there are because there's some of everything. Nothing's 100%, but the vast majority, you don't see short dudes running around saying, "Oh man, it ain't fair. It ain't fair. I'm only 5'2". Like, it is what it is, man.
So if we're going to hold women to that standard, then we have to hold men to especially
the short
men who
kings
have
in
the
the
choice
chat.
and option as well. The man that you want has standards just like you do. And just like many of the key core things that you either like or don't like or turn-ons and turn-offs, you get to arbitrarily decide which one of those you want to honor or set aside. So too does he. Now, for you, a guy may look at you and initially think a certain thing. Oh, she's going to be rough around the edges. She's doing all this hard manual labor. But what happens to the guy who has that image in his head, and then he talks to you and he gets the total opposite experience? Suddenly your job and field and craft of what you do for a living doesn't matter to him anymore.
Exactly. But what ends up happening with those women who are unable to make that transition, and then the men they deal with come across those negative traits, they'll label him as being insecure or intimidated by her career, how much money she makes, instead of acknowledging who she is in her work environment, can end up being a negative when it comes to who she should be at home.
Because experientially, that whatever's happening outside that home, when you walk through that door, he doesn't feel it. Guys don't care. Guys ain't. When women are like, if I went to school or I made all of this money, I didn't go to school to make 80,000, 100,000, 125,000 to date a guy that's making 40. We're never going to shame her into accepting a guy that's making $40,000. It's not going to happen. She put herself in a position that that's what it is that she desires. And either she's the type of woman that can garner and get that type of man, or she doesn't. If he's the type of man that's saying, I want a woman that's feminine, soft, respects my leadership, displays submissiveness at times and works well with me and is on my program. Are you the type of guy that can get that out of women, regardless of what she does for a living? Every guy doesn't qualify for the type of woman that he wants.
Facts.
And guess what? Every single woman doesn't qualify for the type of man that she thinks she wants.
Right.
And that's what I think is the biggest thing, because how many women in this day and age, especially with social media, they don't believe that a man is out of their league. CIP says, squad, who's this Coop is reacting to? This is from the Lapeef Network. The dude is talking. It's called Ask a Brother. I got his podcast pinned to the top of the chat. And this is a reaction from the homie Charles in Charge podcast. So we're reacting to a reaction. But there's so many women who they can fully understand the fact that that there are women that's out of a man's league, but they can't grasp the idea that there are men out of their league. And I remember it was a call from Kevin Samuels that went through this exact thing. He was talking to this woman, and she was on the bigger side. She was like 5'11". Let me know in the chat if y'all remember this call. And he was talking to her for a long time. I think she sold like medical equipment or some shit. And he posed that same question to her. He said, well, you understand that there are women that are out of, there's some men that are not in your league, right? She's like, absolutely. He was like, so you also have to realize that there are men that's out of your league. And like, she just froze and like her brain kind of misfired for a few seconds. And she finally was like, oh yeah, I get that. There's so many women that walk around that don't believe any man is out their league, which is crazy. But that's just the times we live in. There's just so many women saying, I could pull any dude. I could pull any dude. First of all, no, you can't.
Access denied.
And if you could, it'd just be some pussy. One-way trip to Pound Town.
Take me to Pound Town. Take me to Pound Town.
Oh, let me grab the super chats real quick. Salute to from downtown, 296. Women like her think she's every man's type. Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's a fact. Salute to Daniel. Fit, feminine, friendly. Enough said. Exactly, bro. Exactly. And women like to project, like men want all these things out of women. Men want their mamas and all that kind of. No, we don't, bro. They project because they have a long list of quote unquote necessities and mandatory requirements that you need to make to meet them. Man, someone who's attracted to us, who's nice, friendly, bro. That's about it. Who would know? I want to marry a mean bitch. Said no man ever. Salute to you, Daniel. Thank you so much for the £2. From downtown says, except the bagel guy. We should play the Bagel Boss clip today from downtown. Remind me, bro. Play the Bagel Boss. The Bagel Boss, oh man, the Bagel Boss gets me every time, bro.
And that's why I'll always advocate for men to become the best versions of themselves. That way you can dictate the rules to the game and have the upper hand. And some men do choose to make that change in order to be able to have access to get the thing that they want. And then we have others who they're going the route where now they're deciding to go elsewhere. They're deciding to travel abroad, go outside the country in order to have access to the kind of woman that they say they want, which is all well and good. But on some level, it doesn't matter where you go in this world when it comes to women. If you don't possess a certain level of confidence and an ability to communicate with the opposite sex, then you'll always find yourself having struggles when it comes to women.
We have to learn how to adjust to the sex we're saying we want. What we're doing as in dating, communication. This is a great, to me, I think this is a really cool analogy. Imagine going to for a job interview. You get there, you sit down, you're late, you in your pajamas, and you slide over your resume, and it's a whole bunch of irrelevant stuff that has nothing to do with the job position that you want. And as the person's trying to ask you questions, you're talking about how much you want to make and what your hours is going to be. And they're saying, well, this is what our salary is. And this is the prerequisites of what we're looking for in experience. And this is what we'd be willing to pay you. And this will be the schedule. And you say, yeah, I don't like any of this. I want way more money. You say in 5 days, I'll do 2 days. One of those days is going to be virtual. You just making up your own rules. What's the likelihood of you filling that job position? Are you getting picked? Less than slim to none. Men have, each man if there's different types of men, there's usually general attraction triggers of what most men want. And the men that are of demand, their standards are even higher. So I'll give you an example on my end. When I was younger and I was chasing after and thirsty and you know, trying to, you know, shoot my shot, and I'm sending flowers and doing all this stuff. And sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't. I said, man, this is a hell of a lot of effort. By the time I got to 30, things were a little bit different. And when I was on a dating app, I was a BLK Black. I had flew to Atlanta for 2-hour layover, and then I flew to Chicago and landed. When I flew to Atlanta, 2 hours, turned my phone on real quick, turned it back off, didn't check the app.
Thanks for the tip.
Got to Chicago. The 2 hours I was in Atlanta to the half hours I was in Chicago till I got in my cousin's car when she picked me up from the airport. It was 72 to 74 women that had matched with me or initiated contact with me after 2 hours in 2 different cities. You don't get to dictate anything to me. The other 69 women I can choose. That's the dating market. So if you are if there's nothing else I'm going to say tonight that's going to be helpful, if we understand the opposite sex better, we'll move different. In the global dating market, we ain't worried about America, in the global dating market, in terms of desirability, it's white men at the top, it's black men number 2, it's Hispanic men number 3, and Asian men number 4. In terms of desirability, in terms of all the data and stats that they're collecting in terms of marriages, in terms of sex, access to sex, and the dating app data. Black men are second. Asian men are last. Asian women don't want Asian men en masse. On the flip side, depending on the stat, depending on the data, number 1 is either Asian women or white women, depending on the study. And then number 3 is Hispanic women. And then last is black women.
You just crucified yourself.
It's not crucified, and I'll tell you why. The reason why I'm saying it in that way and breaking it down in that way is a lot of this animosity that we're having with each other, black men and black women in this country. Africans don't see us as a part of their tribe. Jamaicans don't see us as a part of their tribe. There are no other groups that do. So if globally you are the least desired, and even the other black people, even if the other black people come here, they will look at you different, and they'll still treat you a little bit different. And it takes you a while to kind of warm up, and they'll be honest and say, you know, when I first came here, my parents said not to deal with the black Americans. I've heard that they have told me this. Who else are you going to listen to in terms of whatever it is that's causing you to be at the bottom of the totem pole of desirability than a black man looking you in your face and saying, this is what I need to feel loved. This is what I need to feel connected. This is what we need in order to feel like we can get back together with y'all. And vice versa. Black women need to communicate and let us know what it is that we're failing and dropping the ball on. So all I'm saying is rather than trying to focus on men need to adapt to me, that's not the real world. If you want the job, if you want the position, you need to fill the prerequisites. If the prerequisites are softness, feminine, non-argumentative, more agreeable, either you want to be that or not. And if you were like, well, I don't want to do all of that stuff to get with a man, you're going to end up with the man that most women don't want and other men don't respect. The man that has respect has standards. And
hold on. Boeing, are you fact checking him right now? Oh no, you tend to do that. Go ahead, bro.
So
I don't know these kids, that Bohemian chick. Y'all see the look she just gave him?
So I'm not in the business of trying to transform and say I'm not getting what I want in the dating market. So the problem is all other women. No, the market's the market. I need to adjust to the women. So if you are a woman by default, you have value in terms of beauty. Ain't nobody on the panel ugly. So if you're a woman and you're single and you're 30 or up, the issue is you probably need to adjust to the caliber of man that you say that you want, if you even know where to find him.
Damn.
In the Black community, I'm in a social club in Philly, working professionals, lawyers, doctors, you name it, right? The women who go to those facilities, to those spaces, have an unusual monopoly on a higher these are dudes that do golf, these are dudes that own yachts, right? All the women who don't know about the social clubs, all the women that don't go to the cigar lounges, they have no idea that there's a whole nother bracket of pool of men that they're not even having access to. A lot of Black women, because they didn't do what's the school? They didn't grow up in environments where they were put into these spaces to be put on game. In terms of when you went to school, why was the Asian women and the white women going for 2 reasons and you were going for 1?
This is what I was talking about the other day. I'm gonna check it out, DP.
You were going to get your degree. They were going to get the degree and to find their partner. So when you walked across the aisle with your diploma in hand, they had the diploma in the ring. It's about mindset. It's about approach. It's about intentionality. And it's about humility of, if you are 30 or up as a woman and you are mildly attractive, you're doing something wrong. And your single girlfriends can't help you. And if every man that says something to you, he needs to adjust to me, that's the problem.
And I always advocate for families.
Salute to the Charles in Charge podcast. Thank you so much, brother. That was a good clip from LaPeef Network as well. Let me take my nameplate off. She about to wild out. And it's crazy, man, because if you look at this, I would say how many women were actively listening? I would say that this Ty Charm, Deshaun, whatever her name is, that's next to Ask a Brother. The Jasmine woman seemed like she was listening a little bit. These two at the bottom were not. This Boheme and Laisha, they were not listening. And then Shan, I recognize Shan from her being on. She went and kept, well, her and Kevin Samuels had a call one time, and he obviously destroyed her old goofy ass. But she was listening, but she's more disagreeing with everything. But anyway, does Coop have a bonnet on? Nigga, do this look like a fucking bonnet?
Bang! It's good!
Nigga, what is wrong with you? But yeah, bro. So they don't really seem like they was listening too much. CIP says, I'm clipping you, Coop. That's fine. Let's see. All right, so we move on to the next clip here. I got one more clip. I actually got a few clips I got to play, but I got a few clips to play, but I'm gonna play one more, then we get to the dash cam. And if you guys want to check this out, his the brother podcast, he's pinned to the top of the chat. Let's see. Salute from Downtown 296 with the $5 super chat. What you got from Downtown? Talk black to me. He says, watched the old KS clip last night. Remember the lady from Florida who called in with the special gift? She called herpes a gift. Unbelievable. I remember that, bro. I remember that. The gift that keeps on giving. I do remember that call, man. We got to react to some KS from Downtown. We got to do that, man. It's been some time. It's been a long time since we did that. We got to react to some KS calls. Let's move on to the next clip. I talked about this briefly, but I wanted to talk about this some more. And also one thing, thank you very much, RM. Make sure y'all subscribe to RM channel as well. Let's see. I think I will. Let's see. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Ty Pro. Mr. Banks, come back in 5. Come back in 5. Yeah, you gotta get the fuck out of here, man. I was gonna let it slide. But thank you, Ty Pro, for reminding me to time him out. All right, let's see. What was I doing before I got sidetracked by that? Get out of here. Come back in 5. What was I saying? I got distracted. Oh, if you need help with your channel, hit Coop on the Calendly link, baby. We can chop it up talk about some content creation, and I can give you help you out, give you some tips and some pointers. Don't walk in the stream asking if the male podcaster has on a body, though. Not good advice. Might get you timed out. All right, let's move on to the next clip here. What do we have? Bye. I wanted to talk about this here. This fake influencer. The fake influencer, I don't even know. I got this clip from the channel Jew Almighty, but the fake influencer, I don't know if it's earned or leisure. No, it's unemployed and rich or unemployed, some shit like that. The dude who was had the podcast and turned out he stole $10 million from the government. So yeah, I wanted to play that clip real quick. Let's go.
This call is from
Federal Finesse. Y'all probably wondering what the fuck I'm in here for, but that's not important. That ain't important. Just know I changed my life, and your past will catch up with you.
Naming yourself Finesse and creating a podcast called Rich and Unemployed probably isn't the best idea if you've just scammed the government for $10 million.
Probably a lot of people are disappointed, shocked, which I am too. This shit happens. Life must go on. Even though I'm in this position right now, I still am who I am.
But apparently that's exactly what Finesse, aka Jonathan Duperton, did. And now he's locked up under a federal indictment, being accused of running a massive multi-state PPP and unemployment fraud scheme. Now, if the Rich and Unemployed content has never crossed your feeds, Finesse's channel focuses on giving financial, motivational, and life advice to men while leaning heavily into the manosphere space.
It ain't about moving fast, it's about moving correct. You gotta move correctly. You know what I'm saying? When you get a jug, when you come up, when you find a way, when you get an opportunity in front of you, just know, listen, take your time, because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity and you don't want to fuck this up. You don't want to mess this situation up. You don't want to drop the ball on this shit. So you got to take your time, bro. The more time that you take, the less errors that you can make.
To me, this just continues the theme of so many red pill manosphere guys being absolute grifters, because Finesse was never a genuine entrepreneur or investor. He didn't work hard and save to accumulate his wealth or build a business brick by brick. Instead, he scammed millions of dollars and threw a ton of money into becoming a popular influencer while giving advice to men that he didn't even use to get where he was. And even though all of that has come crashing down after his arrest, it still didn't stop him from making more content out of his situation by releasing a jail call with AI visuals discussing what was going on. For them Jew, welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
The AI call was kind of tight, though. Top Pro says, not gonna lie, he cooked with the AI over the jail. It was kind of dope, though, Top Pro. I just never hope I'm in that position. I got an AI from the jail, bro, from Wayne County.
Federal Finesse.
an inmate at the Robert A. Dayton Detention Facility. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
I know this is a surprise, and I'm surprised as well. But I mean, it's fortunate, and probably a lot of people are disappointed, shocked, which I am too. This shit happens. Life must go on. Even though I'm in this position right now, I still am who I am, and nothing has changed.
This call is from a federal prison.
Shit actually kind of crazy, man. You know what I mean? Like, one day, everything going right, shit flowing, money coming in, bitches love you, niggas love you, and then shit can get snatched away just like that.
I know there's probably not much he can say on a federally recorded call, but he's talking like he just got snatched off the street for no reason.
Right?
And bro did a $10 million scam.
Y'all probably wondering what the fuck I'm in here for, but that's not important. You know what I mean? That ain't important.
He said that's not important. I never watched it. Just to be fair, I never watched their channel. I heard of them, but I never watched their channel. Y'all don't know how to leave the country. I never watched this channel, so I'm not really familiar with them, but y'all need to know why it's hilarious to me.
Just know I changed my life, and your past will catch up with you in some way, shape, or form. But you know me, man. I'm a finagle, finesse, and get up out of that.
Not to be funny, but finagling and finessing is what got him in that situation to start with.
Facts.
I'm only doing this because I know it's other people that could be going through a similar situation. Maybe even worse, maybe the same,
What is going
maybe
on
even
here?
lighter, maybe going through a dark time. But I know that the streets still need to hear this shit.
Finesse is a certified scammer, even though he refuses to be identified as one.
So I created the brand, and the idea came from my past life, which was I went to prison for fraud. And
what?
While I was sitting in prison, I didn't want to be known as a scammer because I'm not a scammer. And I was just trying to find different ways to articulate myself and express myself.
Nigga, you sound like a scammer.
But so it was Finesse's Only Club. It was Rich and Unemployed. I also had Fraud, which is Finally Rich After Unstoppable Determination. So I'm just bouncing off the ideas of, the life I used to live.
Mhm.
And
So in the life that you used to live, were you a scammer then?
no. I did something that a scammer would do, but I finessed a situation.
I ain't a cheater. I just did something that a cheater would do.
Yeah. So
Before running a huge unemployment scam that he's locked up for right now, he actually was involved in another scam which he got locked up for previously. In this initial scam, he created a fake grocery store, did the paperwork to get it approved to accept EBT and SNAP cards, and then stole innocent people's identities, applying for EBT and SNAP benefits in their name without them knowing about it. His sister was also involved in this scheme, and they almost racked up $400,000 together. Eventually, the government caught on when people found out that their identities had been used to apply for government benefits, which led to Finesse and his sister getting locked up, with Finesse getting 3 years in prison back in 2017. But
Not
bro
rich.
got out at the perfect time, the fucking golden era of scamming in 2020 during the pandemic. Due to the shutdowns, the government was basically giving out free money through stimulus checks and PPP loans for anyone with the LLC. And
I hope people with a squad, Thai Pro, Cough. I hope people with a squad. I hope y'all went out here scamming during the PPP loan epidemic.
Thanks for the tip.
During COVID, when they was passing out PPP loans like hotcakes, Jessica M. Hopefully y'all went out here scamming. I don't want to see no AI videos of y'all talking about, don't worry about what I did. I love you, squad. Do better. I don't want to see no AI videos of y'all. Jessica, y'all here PPPing?
Finesse that situation. Using the same playbook from his first scam, he illegally obtained innocent individuals' personal information and then used their identities to file unemployment applications in the state of California. A weird thing about this, though, is Finesse and another guy that was involved with the scheme, Kadir, actually applied for unemployment benefits using their own
Thanks for the
information
tip.
for some reason, even though they lived in the state of Georgia and were running this scheme in California. I have absolutely no clue why they would put themselves in a situation like that. Maybe just greed. I don't know. But back then, this type of scam was happening left and right during the pandemic, as a lot of those applications were getting approved with very little verification, if any. But when I say these dudes went hard, they went hard. They had 300 debit cards loaded with $19,000 to $20,000 each, mailed to various addresses in Georgia. That totaled $6 million right there, but the feds actually believe that they scammed up to $10 million, which is wild. A year after running it up with that scheme, she launched the Rich and Unemployed clothing line and podcast. Again, which was Super Bowl branded, considering he just got away with the $10 million unemployment scheme. Scammers must just have a different tolerance for stress and anxiety. Because if I got away with $10 million from the federal government, I would not be able to sleep at night ever. I will always be worried that the feds were coming for me or watching me. I mean, I'd probably just take that money and go to a non-extradition island and just disappear somewhere. But nah, bro was bold and decided to start a podcast called Rich and Unemployed. You can't make this up. And he hit the ground running with his podcast, with his most popular video getting 5.6 million views.
I said, hey, bring me some food. This lady texted me and say, she sent me an Apple request for $100. I replied with Apple Pay and sent her $1. She says, you forgot 2 zeros. I say, I sent all I could. She said, okay. Now, I was waiting to see if she was gonna bring me some food. The food never came. The text message never came. Like, hey, I got you some food. That never came. And I made a decision right there. It's over. It's over. You don't care about my well-being. You don't care that I'm hungry. You don't care about me.
And for a few years, bro was living a life. He seemed like a self-made, rich influencer, and he was linked to celebrities like Portia from Atlanta Housewives. It seemed like he got away with it, and I'm sure he thought he did. Again, during the pandemic, damn near anyone could start an LLC, claim X amount on payroll and operating expenses for their business, and get huge sums of PPP money with very little verification from the federal government. At the time, it all seemed good. People was living large off that money. But in the last few years, we've seen a real crackdown as the government doubled back, taking a closer look at some of those businesses, applications, and payouts, and catching a lot of people years later that scammed the federal government for hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. So a lot of people that thought they were in the clear for years are just now getting hit with charges. And Finesse is now one of those people, as he was hit with federal charges for being involved in a wide PPP-ranging unemployment fraud scheme. And now he's fighting for his freedom behind bars, and this is just the beginning of his process, so we have to see where it goes. But thanks for watching. Y'all let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Also, make sure you check out the next video, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram for behind.
Salute. If you guys check out, I like his channel. I've been subscribed to him for a little while now. His channel starting to get some traction. It's the homie Jew Almighty, J-U. Jew Almighty is the name of his channel. If you guys haven't checked him out. Let me grab the super chats. Salute to Natalie Yarborough with the $5 super sticker. Thank you so much, Natalie. Thank you so much for your support. Let's see. They getting them in Cali, says Mark Coop. Bryce Smith says anyone gets the government plan ahead calls because they looking for, yeah, bro, like, that's just crazy. And to be out in the open with it like that, knowing you out here scamming. Salute to OB with the $2 super chat. I ain't a scammer, I just steal a lot, right? Salute to you, OB. Salute to Swarzy Wizard with the $5 super chat. What you got, bro? Talk to me. Oh, man, I still got to, damn it. Y'all didn't remind me, man. I still got to raffle off these door dick hats. Let's see. Salute to Swarzy Wizard. He says, Cousin Coop, I woke up and you still on. Damn, go smoke your weed. Bro, it's like been like 3. It hasn't even been 3 hours yet. What are you talking about, bro? How you back asleep? You was here at the start of the show. Salute to you, Swarzy Wizard. You need to lay off the weed, Swarzy Wizard. Appreciate you, bro. Let's see here. Thank you, Pooh, man. He dropped Jew's channel in the chat. If you guys want to subscribe to him, go ahead and check him out. He makes pretty good content. We'll move on to the next clip that we have here. Let's see. I got a couple more clips, but I guess I can save those. It's getting a little late in the hour. Dash cam. I don't know where we at. I don't remember where we at, but this one is kind of crazy. A couple people sent this one to me. A shoplifter realizes their friend is dying. He took a cat nap. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. A shoplifter realized their friend is dying. Let's go.
Get your foot off the gas! Get your foot off the gas, you're getting tased.
I'm trying to fix the car.
No, stop!
Get her out of here.
Stop!
No, please don't open that car on me, sir. Please, I'm scared of guns. Wait, you scraping my car? Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car right now! Get out! Yeah!
I think she took the pole.
My foot is...
Hey, your friend's almost dead. Your friend is almost dead right now.
On a chilly spring afternoon, Lake County police respond to an ongoing robbery at a nearby store in Mattawa, Illinois. What begins as a calculated theft for the thieves quickly unfolds into a case that no one anticipates. As the masked suspects make their getaway, they're unaware that one of them will soon be fighting for their life. The following is based on official police records. On March 6, 2023, dispatch officers are notified about 3 women trying to flee a store after shoplifting in a gray Kia Optima. Officer Fink is the first to arrive and spots the suspects driving straight towards his patrol vehicle. As he attempts to stop them, they speed past him without hesitation.
Tried to go head on with me, and now they're taking off down 60, so I will terminate.
You stupid, Jay.
They're eastbound 60, stuck at the red light at 21, and they're making it through, and they are continuing eastbound, but I am not following.
323, everybody. He already took off, no one else go after.
Roughly 2 minutes later, the dispatch advises that a crash has occurred, and the vehicle involved is believed to belong to the shoplifters. Officer Hill immediately takes off towards the crash site, but is met with a heavily congested roadway. Knowing time is not on his side, He requests additional officers for backup. As officers rush towards the scene, none of them are prepared for the nightmare they're about to drive into.
Where'd the car go that hit you? Over there. There it is.
The car collided with a truck and was sent off the road into a wooden fence, narrowly missing the telephone and the traffic light pole.
Thanks for the tip.
As Officer Hill relays this information to dispatch, he observes that the car has sustained heavy damage, casting doubt on anyone's survival. Just as more officers are showing up, Officer Hill notices some movement in the back of the car.
Do not get out of the vehicle. Your hands up. Stay in the car. Stay where you are. Do not even try to get out of the car. 323, we've got, it looks like all 3 occupants still in the vehicle. Airbags have gone off. The car's damaged pretty bad. Doors are unable to be opened. So I think we just got to get all 3 out of the car.
As Officers Fink and Kohler line up behind the vehicle, awaiting further instructions, they're unaware that the situation is about to become more dangerous.
Get your foot off the gas! Hey, they're putting it in reverse. They're putting it in reverse. Get your foot off the gas! Put the car in park! Police officers, put the car in park! Stay in your car! They're trying to take off.
Officers soon discover that the driver is still conscious and actively trying to maneuver the vehicle out of the wreckage.
Put the car in park! Get your hands up in the car! In the gray Kia, get your hands up! Dan, what do you want us to do? Well, that's not what we can do right now. We're not going to approach the car.
Despite law enforcement's persistent commands, the driver continues to reverse the vehicle.
Take my spot. Who's got a shield?
I do.
As Officer Loss runs to grab her shield, it's still unknown whether the suspects are armed in any way. Earlier that day, 25-year-old Jariah Terrell, along with 26-year-olds Kanaya Williams and Brittany Christmas, entered the Ulta beauty store in masks. The women were in and out of the store in less than a minute, yet managed to make off with thousands of dollars in merchandise. Back at the scene, while officers know that they're the shoplifters, they're still unaware of their identities. As Officer Loss returns with the shield, Officer Hill takes charge, knowing the next move could be the difference between the safety of his officers or a complete disaster.
They out here shoplifting. Shoplifting?
Hey, let's go over to the street. Let's go over in the street. Dan, let's go to that side so we can get the driver. We can't get the doors. You can't go. You can't open that door. Okay. That door is completely. We gotta go through the passenger side.
Who's less lethal?
Hey, back up! I got less lethal.
Who is less lethal?
I got less lethal.
You're going to go hands on with them?
I will go hands on.
Okay. Got it?
Hands on. We are ready to move. Stay to the side. Stay to the side. Because they're not going to go sideways. Get your hands up!
Hands up!
Police officers, get your hands up!
Hands up!
Police officers, get your hands up now!
Passenger!
The back passenger's door, hands out the back window. You back passenger! I'll do the talking. Back passenger, keep your hands where I can see them. Put your hands up! Get out of the car right now! You! Get out of the car right now!
Kanaya can be seen opening the door to respond to the officers, but shuts it again quickly. She then moves to the opposite side and begins to talk with Officer Watson.
Stay right there, don't move. Okay, don't move. Stay right there, you stay right there. Right there. I see your hands. Stay right there until you're told to do so. Until you're told to do otherwise. Stay right there. Stay right there. Nobody's gonna shoot you, just keep your hands up.
In a shocking discovery, Officer Hill finds Brittany to be motionless in her seat, a chilling realization that she may be seriously injured.
In the front passenger seat, are you injured? Are you injured?
Man, she is out. Out cold, man. So to Fred Turner with the $10 super chat. What you got, Fred?
Great cash, homie.
He said, just wanted to say salute to everyone before the stream was over. Pause for the cause. Thank you so much, Fred. Appreciate you for your $10 super chat. This shit is crazy, Fred. And now she knocked out unconscious, probably knocked out from the impact, and also looked like the airbag deployed. This is just stupid shit, man. Shoplifting? Worth your life?
Huh? We're not going to...
FM says, yeah, I'm unconscious. So, oh yeah, officer, I'm just knocked the fuck out right now. Don't mind me.
Shoot anybody. We need to know if you guys need help.
Thank you so much, Fred.
Shit, I don't know if she can get out, Dan.
With no response from Brittany, the situation quickly escalates into a medical emergency.
Okay, let's do this. Let's get up.
Get the back one?
Let's be lethal on this side for me.
9102, we'll put you at least 2 or 3.
You go ahead. You go ahead and watch the open door.
10-4.
Do we have a sec? I don't think we have a sec. Keep coming up. Keep coming left.
Go back. Stop! Get your foot off the grass!
No, they didn't have no kids in this one, PL.
Stop pulling those.
You! Get over here now. Get to me. Get to me right now.
I will. Please don't shoot me. I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I don't trust you.
Get over here.
Well, I don't trust you not to run me over. I'm not trying to run.
If you run my foot over, I'm going to shoot you.
No,
Makeup,
please don't.
you all right?
Don't be sir. Please, I'm scared of guns. Wait, you scraping my foot?
I'm scared. Ain't nobody trying to hear I'm scared. Ain't nobody trying to hear I'm scared after you went on a high-speed chase and possibly killed one of your co-conspirators.
I was getting out. Wait, don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. I'm scared of guns. I don't care about it.
Yeah, I got it. Get back up there, Dan. You get your foot off the gas or I'm going to tase you. Get your foot off the gas or I'm going to tase you. Get your foot off.
Get your foot off the gas pedal now.
And Bryce says, man, approach the car, cops are stupid. That's another thing as well, bro. When you not only are you gambling with your own life and the other lives of civilians for you partaking in a high-speed chase, but then you leave your life, in the hands of the police officers. Police officer dumb as shit. So now, Bryce, you gambling, you leaving your life in their hands. One of these trigger-happy motherfuckers let off a shot thinking that they got a taser out, thinking it's less lethal, and they let off their goddamn gun. Bro, it's crazy, man.
If you get your foot off the gas, you're getting tased.
I'm trying to fix the car.
No, stop.
Get her out of here.
Stop. Get your hands off. Now, you put that car, put your foot on the gas and then you're getting tased. Get your foot off the car.
It's not on the car. I'm trying to get.
Don't move the gear. Shut the car off now. With the key, shut the car off. Shut it off.
Even with both passengers out of the car, the driver, Jariah, still refuses to cooperate with the officer's commands. Meanwhile, Brittany appears to have sustained a severe injury to her head, making officers question if she's going to make it. Time is ticking, and the officers need to find a way to safely remove Jariah from the vehicle before the situation gets worse. The officers know they're running out of options, and with tensions rising, their patience wears thin.
Take the key out. Get out of the driver's door. Open it. Then crawl across to me now.
I'm trying. I don't know.
Turn the car off.
It's not letting me.
Turn it off. Turn the car off now.
It's not letting me.
Turn the car off.
I'm trying.
Red taser.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm trying to help you guys. What the
Get out.
Get out of the car right now. Get out.
Yeah.
I missed that. Hold up. Stop the press.
Access denied.
Not only did I watched this whole clip yesterday. I totally missed this part. Not only did she get tased, I think we just had a wig fall off. Did we just have a wig off? I'm here for it. Hey, man, on a serious tip, she's still trying to move that car. That windshield is done. She's still, I ain't doing nothing. While they watching your dumb ass still trying to maneuver that car. Man, get out of here, bro. I think she got tased. I think he tased her wig off. Jessica, he tased her wig. No, I gotta go back to the taser first. Taser.
Now.
I'm trying. I don't know.
Turn the car off.
It's not letting me.
Turn the car off now.
It's not letting me.
Turn the car off.
I'm trying.
Red taser.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm trying to help you guys. What the
Get her out.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. Get out.
Yeah. What the f? Yeah. Why y'all? I'm trying to put the car on first.
You weren't doing anything.
Finally, all of the passengers have been removed from the vehicle and detained. Their identities are still a mystery to the officers, and things aren't looking too good.
we got a wig off.
I think she took the pole.
Somebody get the wig a medic.
Can you hear me?
No.
Black wig down.
No. Come on.
This chick up here dying and shit.
Officer James escorts Kanaya to a patrol vehicle, and what she says draws a grim picture about her priorities in the midst of this incident.
They shoot?
No.
They
They
shoot?
tased her.
They shot her.
She got tased.
They shot that girl.
That was a taser.
They shot her.
That was a
Can you get my
taser.
stuff out that car, please? Excuse me, sir.
What's your name?
My
Naya.
Anaya.
Listen to me.
I hear you.
Listen to me. I got a lot of stuff going on right now, okay? I'm putting you in here. All right? We'll get you out of here in just a minute.
Hey, hello! Can you please give me my stuff, sir? Oh, what the? Oh, really not dead, folks. We're gonna get charged with murder, folks.
As Officer James returns with a female officer to do a thorough search of Kanaya, it's clear that the weight of the situation still hasn't fully set in for her.
Come on out for a moment.
You're gonna stand right here, and I'm gonna search you.
Come on out. You're gonna get a pat down.
Hey, can I ask you something real fast?
You're gonna stay right
Sure.
here.
All right, can I ask you something, Mr. James?
What?
Can you grab my phone, man?
If we can find your phone.
It's right there in that Gucci purse. You just had it in your hand. You were just looking at
Your
it.
friend is unconscious. I don't think your phone's your concern. Relax for a minute.
No, my phone is my concern because I had to call my family. And that's not my friend. They came to get me and she gonna tell me come stealing with them people. Y'all don't even do nothing to that.
Did y'all hear this bullshit? Did y'all hear what she just said?
It's good.
Did y'all hear what she just said? And I didn't even bring up the fact that they up here stealing, but she had a Gucci purse. That's what I'm saying. This crime shit don't pay. It's the brokest motherfuckers out here doing this shit. Gucci purse, but you gotta run up in a Ultra, whatever the hell it's called, and stealing makeup. I don't know that girl. She just called me to go out stealing. I don't even do no shit like that. But you just did, you dumb bitch. Huh?
I beg your pardon?
Can you please grab my phone and my Gucci purse?
We will try and
It's
do our
right
best
there.
to
I
get
just
it
seen
for
you pick it up.
At the other end, officers are doing their best to save Brittany's life.
She died on the side of the
Despite the gravity
road.
of the situation, Jiraiya continues to test the officer's patience, throwing more tantrums in the mix.
What's the problem, sir?
Okay.
What happened? I don't understand what is the problem. We didn't even do anything.
You're okay. You're gonna find out.
What the?
Let's search her and get her in the car.
Can you tell me what I did, sir?
Stop talking for
I didn't do anything,
Haley,
though.
can
I
you
didn't
help
even
me
go in the
search?
store. I don't have nothing. Nothing.
Phone and money in here.
We don't got nothing. Okay, I'm still at the check. Doesn't matter.
All of us, we're all good?
Yeah. Y'all did that to my car.
She's the worst. She needs an ambulance.
she needs an
ASAP.
ambulance.
How many patients? I don't know.
Probably.
So we have a lot of.
Over by a car a few times.
No.
But she needs to go now.
And I'm pregnant. We don't have nothing. Okay, I heard you. So why do y'all grabbing us? We have to check you anyways.
They always talk about they pregnant.
What the
Hold on. Sit still. Hey, bring that monitor. Let me see that monitor. Yeah, she's got a good pulse. She's just unresponsive.
This was the confirmation the officers were desperate to hear, but with time slipping away, every second matters. But Jiraiya still isn't done, pulling at the very last thread of patience officers have.
What happened?
What do you mean?
I'm saying, what the is going on?
What do you mean? You guys crashed?
I know. She was driving and she crashed the car, but I'm saying, what happened? What happened?
You guys fled from Malta.
From what?
Trying to say she was driving?
From who?
Did you just try to say she was driving?
Just stay seated.
Wait, did I say she was driving?
Yeah.
No, the other girl was driving. I was just no.
You were in the driver's seat. What got you?
Don't entertain. Sit down.
I wasn't.
And now look at this shit, man. They always pregnant. Do y'all hear this chick? Now she's trying to act like she wasn't the driver. This bitch got amnesia. Maybe that happens when the wig comes off. You lose. If you lose your wig, you lose your memory. The last 5 minutes, the last 20 minutes of your life, if your wig fall off, uncontested. This chick like, huh? Who's driving? I wasn't driving. But they all ran by the cam and everyone and their mama saw you driving. What? Oh my God. She should have got tased, Alua. Just for that bullshit right there. Just for that little bullshit act as if she don't know who the driver was. They should have tased her black ass right there. Do not tase me.
I'm in the driver's seat, sir. I never got in the driver's seat. I was in the back of the seat.
Stop. Stay seated.
I'm telling you the truth. I was in the back of the passenger seat.
And again, her friend is on the side of the road dying as we speak.
I don't have my ID on me.
Is this your purse?
Yes, this is my purse right there.
No ID behind your phone?
With no ID, the officers must take the name Jariah gives them for now. But soon, officers will encounter an entirely unforeseen scenario with the identities of the suspects. As they start to escort Jariah away from the car, Officer Loss gives her one last thing to think about.
Get her away from the car. Get her at least by the back of the car.
I know my food is.
Hey, your friend's almost dead. Your friend is almost dead right now. Okay?
Let's go.
Meanwhile, the paramedics arrive and begin to load up Brittany into the back of the ambulance. Jariah, who calls herself Vatasia, now sees the full devastation of the situation.
Flashes are
but
horrible.
if the officers think that she will be more cooperative, they are sorely mistaken.
What was your name?
She wants to know how.
What's her name? Hey, what's her name? What's her name?
What happened?
What's your name?
This is my friend, okay?
This bitch got amnesia. Oh my
The
God.
paramedics are taking care of it. What was your name? What's your name?
Vatasia Terrell.
What was your first name?
Vatasia Terrell. Hi, is she okay? Is she okay?
No. It doesn't look like she's okay. She wasn't driving.
Yes, she was. Brittany was driving.
After both remaining suspects are checked by the EMTs, they're transported to a hospital for a thorough checkup.
Let me grab these super chats. The nerve of this banshee. Quantum Leap was funny, FM. The nerve of these banshees. She's gonna act like she wasn't driving. Everybody saw you driving, bitch. Salute to from downtown 296. Getting locked up for a bottle of Pantene Pro V, right? That's crazy. They said they was only in the store from downtown less than 60 seconds, but stole thousands of dollars of shit. So all that makeup and shit must be expensive, bro. If they made off with thousands of dollars worth of shit in under 60 seconds, but now it's scattered all on the highway of the great state of Illinois because they fucking crashed the goddamn car. So it's the Growth Talk with Kofa. Make sure y'all subscribe to the homie Kofa. What you got, bro? Oh my damn, this is the real Nissan Altima ads. Did y'all do that to my car? Salute to you, man. This is nuts, man. And the chick trying to play off as if she wasn't the driver makes it even better, bro. Makes it even better. What you got, FM? She don't know anything, but she knows she wasn't driving. Right? What's going on? What's going on? What year is it? I wasn't driving. Salute to Chad Harvey with the $5 super chat. She got them old Kawhi Leonard cornrows. Yeah, man. That's a fact. Salute to you, Chad. Q the old one says, worst Set It Off remake ever. That's a fact.
He's on fire.
That's a fact, man. They in the bind, Nate. Salute to you, Q the old one. Salute to from downtown back in the super chat. The wig controls you like the tentacles control Dr. Octavius of Spider-Man. That's a fact, bro. That is a fact, man. What it is, man. What is it? What is it with these wigs, bro? She lost that wig and lost her mind. Salute to you, man. OB says she got wignesia. He said wignesia. She got wignesia once the mop got snatched off. That's great. That's great. I like that. Wignesia. I like that, bro. So the cute old one back in the super chat. You can't have a Set It Off remake without two Latifahs. That's a fact, man. Let's get back to it.
Once Jariah and Kanaya are discharged, they're scheduled to be brought to the Vernon Hills Police Department to complete the booking process.
I like Wignisha.
As Kanaya is being driven to the station, she hesitates to provide her fingerprints. Noticing her unease, Officer Fink quickly picks up on her intentions.
I have done this for 25 years. 25 years. Okay? You are not the first person to lie to me. You are not going to be the last person to lie to me. You are not even the best person that's lied to me. So
the officers bring them in one at a time, perform another pat-down, and then begin going through their belongings found at the scene. Jariah seems to accept her situation and complies with officers, while Kanaya seems far less cooperative, turning what should have been a routine procedure into a drawn-out ordeal.
hey, Jared, come on over here. We're going to do a fingerprint inquiry real fast.
The fingerprint scan will expose who Kanaya really is, and she's doing everything she can to keep it hidden.
And we're not. Sure, we're going to be here all night, and I ain't doing no prints for some of y'all. Can't even tell me what the going on. I've been asking you for 2-3 hours. Why am I here? I woke up, I was there.
And then one thing as well, if you guys didn't catch it, is that they don't, like, on this replay, we know all the details, but these cops don't know. They're trying to identify all three of these women. So you got to remember about the one chick, Brittany, who was hurt. They don't have any of her information. They don't know who she is, her emergency contacts. They don't know anything. So this chick laid up unconscious in the hospital, and the police know she's a Jane Doe, pretty much. The police know nothing about her. You know how scary that has to be, especially for her family, especially for the family with her old criminal ass.
All these guns out on me. So what's going on? Before you think you're going to put...
Because you know what you did. The videotape shows what you did. You know what happened today, so don't disrespect us like that, okay?
Well, let's start this, and then we can get you changed.
No, Mr. Fink, you don't understand that y'all going to have me in here on the floor before I get that bed in that bathroom with no prints. Because I still don't know what video you watching and what you talking about.
It's a fingerprint inquiry right now because we don't have positive identification on you. You don't have an ID on you. Couldn't find a photo of an ID. So we have to take your fingerprints in order to ID who you are.
As the situation continues to escalate, officers struggle to maintain order.
We explained to you what you're being held here for, right?
Hold me there for it. Hold me for it. That's fine, but I'm not fingerprint for that. No.
You're not getting fingerprinted for charges.
I'm not fingerprinting for these people that I'm supposed to meet. I'm not doing it.
It's not that you don't.
You cannot convince me, ma'am. Don't waste your breath.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you're going to sit here for a while, and eventually they're going to force you to do it.
Okay.
Ain't nobody gonna put their hands on me.
Well, it's a fingerprint inquiry. You've got to be fingerprinted.
I'm not doing it.
Thanks for the tip.
Fight me now. It won't happen. It won't happen.
We're not interested in fighting with you.
So what you mean? What they gonna make me? You can't physically make me do that I'm not physically doing with my people.
Look, I'm not interested in fighting with you tonight. I'm not interested.
So what room I'm going in? Because I ain't fingerprint tonight. So what's up?
Okay, we can try it again in the morning. Then you're going to go back into room number 4 then.
Ready when y'all are.
Eventually, officers aren't able to run a match on Kanaya either, and both suspects remain at the station for the night. The next morning, Officer Fink uncovers Kanaya's secret, which was all of her past criminal records, and confronts her immediately.
What's up?
Hey, Mr. Fink.
Hey, remember when I told you lied about your name? I was right.
You was right.
I have done this for 25 years. 25. You are not going to be the last person to lie to me. 25 years. Long time. Faces change, but behavior always stays the same. You say you're born in Illinois?
Yeah, stop playing. Just stop playing right now.
Listen, you tried to play the game and you lost, so you just gotta accept it.
Facts.
Okay?
Play what game?
What's that?
Play what game?
The game of coming out here and trying to steal, dude.
What you crying for?
You can't do that. You know that. This ain't your first rodeo.
The wings driving.
So
That's not bad. Look at my background. I ain't done this long ass time. I ain't doing
you
this
just got arrested in February for retail theft.
No, the I did it.
Yes, you did. It's on your criminal history in Chicago.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. We got investigated, and when the case was supposed to be over, I didn't do.
You got handcuffed, or you got fingerprinted for it.
Yes, I did.
Okay, that's arrested.
But when they brought it up, and they brought up the cameras like y'all did, I didn't do. So fuck off with that. Seriously.
With both Jariah
They just be up here lying, bro.
and Kanaya officially identified, the case is coming to an end. However, back at the hospital, Brittany is still fighting for her life, and officers haven't been able to identify her yet. Again, they turn to Kanaya and Jariah for some answers.
Jariah, your friend that's at the hospital, they're trying to get a hold of her family. They haven't been able to notify anybody yet. Do you know what her name is and how to get a hold of her family?
They don't even know that woman's name. She laid up in the hospital. Salute to Project Leroy with the $2 super chat. Her mama go cuss her out for crashing her car. Facts, bro. Facts, man. Her mama asleep.
Thanks for the
This
tip.
bitch stole the car. Oh my God. Salute to PL. Jay Gray with the $2 super chat. Jane no shit, more like Jane Overs, man. Why she got a PO? She's definitely a thief, Jay Gray. I don't know about her being a hoe, Jay Gray, but I think we can all put two and two together and figure out she's definitely a thief. I don't know where the hoe came from, but I'm here for it. Salute to you, bro. Salute to from downtown. Back in that super chat. Remember the game show 60-second sweepstakes where contestants had 60 seconds to grab as many items as they can as they could at the grocery store? I used to like that shit when I was a kid. Yeah, they tried to bring it back recently, but I don't think it got any love from downtown. Actually, like within the past couple years, they tried to bring it back, but times have changed. I used to love that shit when I was a kid, watching these people tear up the damn grocery store for 60 seconds and what was they just get some food, nigga? Now that I think about it.
Oh, her name is Brittany.
Do you know what her last name is? Do you know anybody that would know how to get a hold of somebody in her family?
Goes hand in hand, Coops.
Okay. Do you have any phone numbers in your purse where we can get a hold of her family? They need to know and go up there and be with her.
They do. I wish I could be with. It's sad, man. I swear to God, I don't know if
Who would know who she is? Who would know how to get a hold of her mom, her dad, her grandma? Yeah, I went and I talked to her and we can't find her phone.
But officers don't have to wait long. Brittany Christmas survives her injuries and speaks with them. Jariah, Kanaya, and Brittany stole over $12,000 of merchandise, but most of it was successfully recovered.
Damn, I didn't guess that the first time. 12 G's worth of shit? 12 grand worth of makeup? That's wild, man.
Jariah Terrell, the driver, faced 11 charges, but 8 were dropped in a plea deal. She was convicted of retail theft, aggravated fleeing, and driving under the influence.
She was drunk,
She was
too?
sentenced to 180 days in jail with 120 days credited. Both Kanaya Williams and Brittany Christmas faced 4 charges each, with 3 dropped through plea deals. They were each convicted of retail theft. Kanaya was sentenced to 128 days in jail with 64 days credited, followed by 18 months probation. Brittany received 18 months probation under strict conditions. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light.
And there we go, man. Wow. I'm glad that Brittany chick is okay, but 12K, yeah. Vanessa, I didn't know. Well, I know the ladies probably know. All that makeup on the waist. And that's what I was going to say to Vanessa, Sheila. You guys would know more than we would, but I was surprised. I didn't know makeup got that expensive. I didn't know that it was that expensive like that, but don't cry now, says Jessica. And that's a fact. RM says those creams, serums, lotion run up to $80 to $100. What? Wow, I had no idea. The makeup was that expensive. They got sued, too, for the accident. I wouldn't be surprised, Project Leroy. Who called her Steve Francis? Somebody say she looked like Steve Francis. Oh, man, that's great. We forgot to raffle off these door dick hats, but we make it do what it do, man. We making it do what it do. Let's see. I buy my YSL cologne from Ulta. It ain't cheap. Okay. That was a wild one, since Bryce. Yeah, that was a wild one. FM says credited days mean the days waiting until trial. They still serve those days. I thought credited days meant the days that you already served. They still serve. I thought, yeah, like you were sentenced to 160 days and you were credited for the ones that you already served. So if they gave you a 160-day sentence, you only have to do 40 days because you already did 120. I could be wrong, though. That's what I thought credited days meant. I thought they just meant that you were credited for the days you already did, and they subtract that from your final sentence. I could be wrong, though. I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy today. I was gonna say, check out Friday's live stream from last Friday. For some reason, I went on a rant for about 5 minutes about how I didn't like being a parent no more. It was great. Let's see what you got, Skinny Boy. Did we review the HO poll? I don't think I even put it up. I don't even have a poll up currently. I was supposed to put one up. I don't even think I put it up. I think we're supposed to look at the bagel boss. Oh, the bagel boss. Stand by. The bagel boss. Stand by, squad. Don't go nowhere. You're gonna look at the bagel boss real quick. Bagel boss always makes me laugh, bro. Always makes me laugh. Let's see here. Let's go to the big screen. Stand by. Let's see here. Yeah, I got you from downtown. Here's the bagel boss. And I'm telling you, man, I'll never forget when this shit went viral, bro. I was a courier, and I remember playing this for this dude I work with. We was in the garage, and I showed him this clip. And the dude goes on a rant, obviously, about being short, and it made me realize that I'm not tall. I'm a 6 foot even, but it just made me realize that a woman has never mentioned my height before ever, and I realized I guess I have a bit of a privilege because this dude you can tell this is built up years of frustration from this dude getting clowned because he's 5. If I remember correctly, he's 5 foot even.
You're great women. Why is that okay? Why is it okay for women to say, "Oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead"? That's okay. Who said that to you here? Nobody. Women in general have said it on dating sites. You think I'm making that shit up? Everywhere I go, I get the same fucking smirk with the biting lip. Shut your mouth. You're not God or my father or my boss. Dude, you want to step outside? You want to step outside? Huh? I'm not scared of you, pal. I know. You shut up, too. Just shut the fuck up. Go ahead and attack me, big. Oh, my God. I just wanted bagels.
That's the part I always love. That's the part I always love. Go ahead and tag me. He doesn't.
Bang! It's good.
Oh, man, because I remember when this clip came out. It was 6 years ago, and my son was 12. I'll never forget, it was 6 years ago, my son was 12, and I was like, damn, my man is only 5 foot even. I remember telling my coworker, I was like, my 12-year-old son is taller than that already, bro. He tells well, come on. And then he does it.
Shut up, too. Just no. Go ahead and attack me, big. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I just wanted bagels. I recorded the whole thing. Absolutely. Oh, and a guy 3 times my size. That's okay. Get your food in the What happened? Well, I'm sorry. Get your food in the You know what? Fuck your fucking breath.
Hey, did y'all hear it? Y'all heard it right there. Part of Lisa Coop, hope they don't strike you for that. Play that again. No, they're not going to strike me for this one. But did y'all hear that? That laugh that they did behind the counter. That's what ticked him off. Because, you know, and I mean, it is what it is. Women been laughing at this dude his entire life. And it ain't just his height. It's because he's a short fuck, but he's also an asshole. Here's the thing. If you have a flaw, we all got flaws, but if you have an obvious flaw that you're 5 foot even, as a 5 foot even, a couple more inches, this dude would be getting a check. He is 5 foot even man. Salute to all my short kings in the chat. You can't help your height, but it behooves you not to be an asshole if you 5 foot. Somebody, all the chicks was like, all I wanted was bagels, but hear that laugh, and when he turned, that's what made him turn around. He threw the bagels, they laughed at him, and that's when he turned around. Look at him.
Fuck your fucking breath. There's no need to laugh. You think that's funny? You think that's funny? All you women drink shit like shit. All you. Yeah. You want to go. No, you women need to stop being so fucked up. Fight me!
I gotta run that back though. When he got tackled, I gotta run that back. I gotta run that
You
back.
think I'm making that shit up?
Why
Everywhere I go, I get the same fucking smirk with the biting lip. Shut your mouth. You're not God or my father or my boss. Dude, you want to step outside? You want to step outside? Huh? I'm not scared of you.
Look at him, he belly bumping his crotch. You got this Oompa Loompa next to an average height man. He belly bumping his crotch.
Enough. You shut up too. You said, no, go ahead and attack me, Jake.
Oh my God. I recorded the whole thing.
Oh man! Salute to the bagel boss. Oh, I need it.
It's good.
Every now and then I gotta go back and play this bagel boss clip. Let's see. Long Island customer speaks to. I don't want his 9-minute interview. I just wanted something quick. Let's see if we got anything else. Really, I kind of want to see. Let's see. Oh, he got a channel. The Real Bagel Boss has a channel. I was trying to see if it was an update on him. I'm not. Yeah, it's not much of a update. So I ain't watching 9 minutes of that shit. No, we can get the fuck out. He can go fuck himself for that shit. Let's see. Not missing these super chats. That's great. Thank you for that for downtown. Thank you for that, bro. Woo! Let's see. Salute to Grove Talk with Kofo with the $5 super chat. He says, makeup is crazy expensive. That's why these bras really be thinking they look like that and why they go Godzilla on bros when we talk about it. That's a fair point, man. That's a fair point. Stop it, skinny boy. That's definitely a fair point. I guess I just didn't realize it at the time, man. But I remember watching this video the first time thinking like, man, because you could tell this dude had so much pain in his voice when he's talking about the women clowning him. He's like, they do it all the time on dating sites because you're 5 foot even? Huh? Like, he's so angry. And I realized, I was like, damn, I've been on this planet. This was like 6 years ago, so I was in my late 30s. I was like, I've been on this planet all these years, and a woman has never mentioned my height before. I said, I must not be short, but I never really thought about my height like that. And I was like, damn, well, that tells you you have a privilege if you've been on the planet 30-something years, you ain't never thought about how tall you were. So it's crazy, man. So the Project Leroy, channel member for 27 months. It's over 2 years, bro. Project Leroy said, gay buddy a 2-piece combo and a bagel to go. Fast! The bagel boss guy died. He died, yo. Are y'all serious?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Really? He died. Let me Google this, man, because y'all always saying some shit in the chat. Let's see here. Did the bagel boss die? See, here we go. That's why I'm not listening to y'all. That's why I'm not listening to these ninjas, Project Leroy. Here he goes. Thanks right here. Tip. No, Chris Morgan, the bagel boss, is not dead. He did suffer a stroke in 2019 and was hospitalized, but he's alive and recovering. These niggas just killed him in the chat. Who killed him? Who's the first person who killed him in the chat? He ain't even dead. That's why we fact checked. I learned that a long time ago. If I got any content creators in the chat, it's, if you be streaming, don't hesitate to double check the shit people say in the chat. They just killed the goddamn bagel boss. Why y'all gotta kill him, man? That's great. That's great. Oh man. Y'all think I'm about to feel bad if he was dead. Like, that nigga dead. Let's see here, man. Where's my chat at? Salute to you, Project Leroy. Let's see, what else do we have? The chat. That was good though, man. That was funny. I needed that. Salute to Chad Harvey. Every man in the chat can show slam this guy. And he out there. This is another. I saw other clips of him talking shit as well. Like trying to fight dudes and shit. Like, I guess he think dudes ain't really gonna take him seriously and actually try to fight him. He was trying to square up with some dude at a casino, if I remember correctly. I guess he assumes, makes the assumption that most men won't try to fight him because he's only fucking 5 foot. But come on, man. Everybody ain't nice. Salute to you, Chad. Look from downtown. You think I'm just making this shit up? They talk about us on dating sites being 5 foot even. You think I'm just making this shit up? I was like, oh, he angry. Him big mad. Him big man. That's great. That's great. Michael Rage says, Carmigel, that is great. Y'all ninjas, I should go back in the chat and figure out who killed him off the first time. He is not dead, people. He's still walking around, probably in New York somewhere, but he's definitely angry. Wherever he's at, he's definitely angry. Top Pro says, Theo, you ever seen the clip? You gotta leave. Oh, I've seen that clip. I've seen that clip. I've seen that clip. Oh man, that was a good one too. Oh man, microaggressions says FM. Salute to our show sponsor from downtown 296 for sponsoring today's show. I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy today. That's 2 days back to back, people. That's 2 days back to back. Jessica M said it wasn't me. Jessica M was doing PPP loans. Her real name is Elizabeth. Jessica M is her cover. Oh man, that was good. I needed that. I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy today. Salute to our show sponsor from downtown 296. Salute to all the moderators in the chat. G-Rap, Project Leroy, Poolman 313, DeMarco 23, International Quiet Storm, CDT Beats, and all my other moderators, RM, the officers amongst the ranks. That's great. That's great. We'll be back at it. What's today? I want to say tomorrow. We'll be back at it on Thursday, good people. Thursday. Alua says, Coop. Thanks, Coop. See you next month. See, Alua.
Access denied.
How you gonna do that to me, Alua? I was gonna send you. I was gonna send you. Excuse me. Play you some love songs.
I'd rather be with you. Yeah, I'd rather be with you.
I take it back now. I take my love song back. I was gonna play that for you, but I gotta take it back. Nope.
Access denied.
We will be back on Thursday, good people. Thursday. Y'all got me working like a slave over here. Salute to Mr. Walker. Salute to you, Walt, channel member for 23 months.
Oh my!
Salute to Mr. Walker. Salute to the homie Gavin X as well. SBC Nation. Hashtag cart before the horse production. So Lewis says sorry. Cree says, see you Friday. See, Cree?
Access denied.
Keep talking, then I won't be streaming to Friday. I appreciate everybody rocking with boy today. I need you guys to do two things for me. First thing I need you guys to do, acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
Salute to our show sponsor from downtown 296 and everyone that contributed to today's show. Top Pro says, Coop, the ladies in the chat love the booty cream pie song. Love the... What are you talking about? I know what you're talking about, but I don't think they like it like that. I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy today. We'll be back at it on Thursday, good people. Thursday. Acknowledge me. Alua, acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
Y'all have a good Tuesday. Try not to work too hard. Make sure y'all subscribe to Single by Choices. Have a good Tuesday. Try not to work too hard. Be back at it on Thursday. Salute to the replay gang. CDT Beats. Take us home, cuz.
Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me.
Fight me! Fight me! Fight me!
Did you acknowledge your new mother, Valerie?
This too is false.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Is that an arm, baby? Make sure y'all check out CDTBC. He's going live today. Vanessa Parabon will have my baby. Yo!
It's good.
Acknowledge me.
Oh my!
What the hell is wrong with you people?
What it do, baby?
Oh shit, my mic's on. I didn't mean to say that. I'm dumb.
This too is false.
Fight me! Fight me! Fight me!
Look, he fucking nutted on my fucking leg. You go to hell, bitch. Oh my god. He nutted on my leg.
Is my goddamn mic still on? Shit. I'm back here talking, but keeping these thoughts to myself. Let's see. One time for the one time. Project Leroy, this is for you.
Because I know somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
That shit is so